Well, hello, hello, hello. Are we on the air? How's everyone doing so far? I'm trying to get comfortable so I don't fuck up my entire back today. So I have good news, bad news. It's mostly bad news. When I went to do this, nothing. So guess we're starting over again, which is pretty depressing. But I'm far enough removed from it. It's been like 3 years that I don't really care. I'd rather just get through it. I have no save data for this game. None. Zero. Zilch. Also, the audio might be a little loud. Rip save file. Yeah, but, you know. Shit happens. So, I'm going to start this up a little bit early because we've got some ground to cover. Why are you like this? Why do you have these black boxes? I wish you didn't. How do I make you go away? Alright, well. Well, shit. Okay, hold on. Currently adjusting settings for things. Okay. Alright, I'll make the announcement in a few minutes. This is just for the people who came early. So, welcome. God, I wish I had speed up. It's what I yearn for most. I wonder if I could just turn frames off, actually. Let's see. Configuration. Graphics. Hey, Soup. Hey, Sid. Hey, Sarvita. This game is kind of a nightmare to recontinue after a long time since there's no quest log, remember, right? Yeah, but I was literally just at the last quest, so that would have been pretty easy. Let's put frame skipping on. Let's see what that does. Oh, hell yeah. This is what the game needed. I think so. Well, they're not moving that much faster. Hey, Sean, thank you. It is 8 years of YouTube. 8 years ago, I was like, hey, I should try this thing. And then thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours later, here we are. And literally dozens of people. So that's cool. So yeah, we'll play some Digimon World 3 because I need to do. I don't need to, but I was like, I should probably do 2 Digimon games today because, you know, kind of built my channel on it, for better or worse. Pause when not focused. 10 seconds. Let's pause when not focused. Let's do sound. Yes, yes, yes. Controllers. There's no speed up button anymore, which bothers me. Damn. Well, we did our best. Hey, Moss. Wishing another great years and then some okay years, but then a couple more fantastic years after that, because that's just how life works sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I would say between year... Oh, I don't know. Let's say between year 4 and 7, it was just a little rough. Let's go, boys. Hey, Moz, what's up? We'll do the Discord announcement right at 12. Also, which pack should I choose? This is important. Who are we gonna basically spend our life with, Digimon-wise? The answer is the power pack. It'll always be the power pack. We either go Rex or we go home. The bad one? Forgot what the options are. So, if you're just joining us, I don't have any save data for this game, which is horribly depressing. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's see if this works. First of all, save state so I can come back here, because you know how important it is. Let's just say 2021 DW3. I think, hold on. So I have other, I saw a save state, but I don't think it was very good. Hold up. Enhance. So we have this one, which might even not even be on the 2003 ROM. This might be on the regular Digimon ROM. It is, you can tell because it's loaded all weird. And that's not that far along anyway. And then there's, I have another one, hold on. I have the training one, which is, you know, not much better either. I don't know what happened to the data. I genuinely don't know what happened to it. Because it's nowhere to be found. And there's only 5 games on my memory card in this game. There's Tactics, Forbidden Memories, Digimon World 1 and 2. And then I think there was one other game I forgot. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Well, that's depressing. Back we go, I guess. Guilmon and Patamon is trash. Is Guilmon not good in this game? Yeah, whichever one doesn't have Agumon? No. No is the answer to that. Yeah, Vmon. Guys, I made a whole... That's one of my most popular videos on the channel, is how to get Vmon. Hey, Zero, what's up? My name, in case you didn't know, at this point, is Nick. Nice to meet you. It's not even really an option. Noonier. Guilmon's the support Digimon, all the buffs and counter skills. That doesn't make sense. Get the fuck out of here with that. Monmon's great, actually top tier. Yeah, but I don't know. I never really like using him that much. You know, off guard that Guilmon was support type. I don't even get to see the packs. It was Monmon, Agumon, and Renamon, Kotemon, Patamon, and Renamon, or Kumamon, Guilmon, and Patamon. Really kind of garbage starters, to be honest. Like, Guilmon and Agumon are good. Renamon's good if you like that, but the rest are just... Ugh. Hey, Various, what's up? Guessing they didn't want Agumon and Guilmon. Just be the first... just be the fire lizard idiots together. His first champion form is kind of whack. Hookmon? Monmon's line in general is just weird and doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, we've got this monkey with a slingshot. It's like, okay. What's it evolve into? Naturally, it's a pirate. And, okay, is the answer to that, I guess. And then it's like, okay, well, what does it turn into after that? A big old metal, kind of shooty thingy. It's like, okay. What does it turn after that? A giant dinosaur with like 7 guns on its back. Okay. Hey, bud, why don't you take the rest of the day off? You fucking nailed it. Working for the first few hours of the stream, so I'll be at in and out of the chats. Time to stream start, 11 a.m. Well, nope, it starts right now. I gotta make the announcements. Let's see. Try and let this run. It's supposed to be all weapons, but it's weird. Okay. Let's... Well, I can't even pause yet. Okay, well, let's just get up here. Here it is, guys. At everyone. Well, almost just at everyone by itself, okay. hello, and welcome to the first of many at everyone's space everyone's today, for it is a special once a year kind of day. It's the 8-year anniversary of Wrath of Zalis. Woo! I'm gonna use emotes for this. Just spam emotes. I hope this works the same way it works on Slack. It does. Hell yeah. Okay. Come and hang out with us for the next 24 hours, because I don't value John Barnett has become a sponsor. Did you just re-up, John? You were definitely a sponsor before. That's slightly confusing. Did it let you hold it until now? That's weird. Or did you drop? Oh no, John, did you drop at some point? Oh, I think you did. Oh, I just realized. No, John, you lost your... Oh no, okay, I gave you your gray man back. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, yeah, cool. Alright. Anyway. Because I don't value my health. And for every $50 total donated, I will take a big ol' swig of rum for that extra incentive. Last year, I made it 16 hours before a select group of individuals caused me to black out. I will not black out this year, as we have slightly more safety in place. And then let's just do that. But please come on down, even for a little, to say hi. Thank you all for making another great year possible. I love you all. Currently playing EW3. Then currently playing EW3, and then will at for every game change. Hey. Okie doke. Let's catch up on chat. Card expired. Oof. Me Hard John. Thank God. Yeah. Dropping Zalis member cards. Yay. Still is Greymon. Damn it. I don't even know what it is. Oh boy. Let me read that. John Gervasi play-by-play donated $50. Here's to being drunk and maybe something towards your PS5 after 8 years. Thanks, John. Okay, that's the first drink. Here we go. This is how degeneracy starts. These essays are the best parts. I should do a collection of my essays. Alright, let's give you guys some music at least. Let me read up chat. Card expired. Oof. Me Hard John. Thank God. Yeah, so that's. How do I buy mobs a sub, or is that just a Switch thing? I think it's just a Switch thing. Last playthrough I didn't finish. Had the Padawan Gilmon Kumon pack synced up. And just switch. Damn, this is the best. And let's see the donation. It should have popped up. I think I saw it on OBS. Alright, well, shit. So the safety in place that I described. This is all I have. If it goes beyond this, I can't drink anymore. So that's my safety. Alright. It's after 12. This is fine, right? Earliest I've ever drank, so that's interesting. I wasn't ready. Ugh. That's one bottle of nail polish down. Alright. Like a shot for lunch. You guys will be proud of me. For lunch I had pretzel dogs, little mini pretzel dogs, with queso cheese. You know, starting it off healthy and strong. Alright. I mean, the problem with starting at noon is that there's a lot of people who can't show up right away, so it's fine. Oh, that's kind of why I left Digimon Randomized to be a little later. Oh man, if I could not have my back just like break today, that's my main goal. Good time for the EU pals? That's true, but we don't really care about them, do we? Also, just so that you guys know what it looks like. This is the transition screen. Hello. You can see the chat populating it now, so it doesn't look quite so empty. You can see that it's tracking our drink, shows us the total amount donated and stuff, so that'll save some quick questions. Finally a good time for us. Yeah. Listen, guys, it's not that it's more that I don't live in your time zone. So there's just not a lot I can do there. Although, unlike Spencer would be like, alright, I'll stream at like 9 p.m. I'd be like, what about the EU viewers? I'd be like, what? Whereas I'm like, okay, let's make it somewhat reasonable for everyone. When I can. Oh, I can still taste it. So what's everyone's favorite series from the entirety of Wrath of Zalis? Or what's their favorite video? Favorite moment? Give me your favorites. Also, hey, Forsaken Savage, what's up? Streams are good for EU degens like myself? Yeah. All of the Digimon ones? Spencer's are for EU subhumans. And only the Digimon ones. Oof, that's rough. Spencer doesn't believe in the EU. He doesn't. It's a big question. It is. John, this is hardest for you, I think. I think one of the only ones who's been here from day one. Above all else, John stayed with us. I have a personal fondness for Custom Robo. I really should bring Custom Robo back, if only just for you, John. The history. Oh, man. John, what's it like being one of the only people who's been here for all 8 years? Is it wild? How do you handle the stress and the famousness? Big fan of when those two idiots play Yu-Gi-Oh! Together. Excuse me. I'm an intellectual. How dare you? My favorite series is The Friends We've Made Along the Way. That's my favorite ongoing joke. And Carlos playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And telling stories, good background noise when playing video games. That's what it's aimed for. Excuse me, sir? ENIAC, I know you've been here since the beginning as well. I was just waiting for you to chime in. Like the Dragon Quest VIII Let's Play? Oh, that is a good Let's Play. It's just so long, and just it's tough to get into. It's great. I feel like an elder. Can't wait to become an old person who is pissed at the younger generations of Wasp fans. That would be interesting. How's the audio, by the way? Is it bumping? Honestly, love the new video about Carlos. Are you referring to the Cheese Shenanigans video? Which is currently a Patreon-only video. Carlos may or may not have some hot takes about cheese that his girlfriend did not agree with. Hypnotoad63, along with Apollo Arrow, because I found the channel when I was like 16. I've told you before, this is my grand plan, is I get all of you guys when you're like 16, 15, stay with me, I know this sounds bad right now. Then you become adults, and with paying jobs, and you're like, you know what? I've watched thousands of hours of him. Let's throw a little scratch his way. That is the entire plan. You were so impressionable. Indoctrinates us. Yeah, it's more of a religion than a sex cult, so it's fine. This is socially acceptable. Was drinking home and didn't want to text and type, or driving home. Still, Luigi's OG holds a place in my heart. Need to recheck the series list. Cheese is always a hit or miss people I've met. Groom them to become cash cows. Yeah, can't see a downside at all. No. Legacy of the Duelist and Terminal 3. Nice. Paying job in this economy. That's a good point, actually. What was I thinking? Wait, it's not a sex cult. It's kind of hedging my bets on that part. I want my money back. No mods is the sex cult. Yeah. You can start flowing, you know. The sex cult on the side, not the main topic. Yeah, Sean's right. That's more of a side gig. Mods, here's a thing that you might not want to consider. Do you think that I have personally shaped your sense of humor because you've been watching me since you were so young? That's not something you're going to want to grapple with quite yet, but you have to admit it's the truth. Also, when I start going like this, someone please stop me. This viewer is pretty well defined at 16. Alright, okay. Does help. Do you like the same Brib Bonger TV shows? I don't even know what Brib Bonger means. Speaking of Brib Bonger, I guess. I've been marathoning Cats Does Countdown again because I need something light, and it fits. You know who I didn't appreciate the first time I watched Cats Does Countdown, and I slowly appreciated more, and now I appreciate it on rewatch? Joe Wilkinson. That dude's bits are pretty funny. I think he had a similar sense of humor to begin with, and that's why I stuck around at the first few videos. Yeah, that makes sense. So if you like my humor was similar to yours and just meshed, play games and stuff I would not have otherwise, though. Yeah, that's a good call. What are some games that you guys had never considered, heard of, or anything? Then you saw videos of it and or streams of it, and then you were like, you know what? Let me give that game a try. That you turned out to love. If someone says Slime Rancher, my heart will literally melt. Joe Wilkinson's super love or hate, in my opinion. I agree. Some of his bits are hit or miss, but when he's done sparingly, I think he's really good. Plus, his bit on Taskmaster, where he throws the potato, is... Stardew is one? Oh, damn. Dragon Quest or Persona, nice. Push your Whittier in front of you and me, so you based on my evolution. I will say, I think that streaming has only helped my wit and funniness because when I was a young lad, I wasn't as quick. I think my wit has gotten a little bit sharper since doing YouTube because you got to respond like right away. Yeah, I played that so much after watching you play originally. Same. I watched someone play it and then I played like 2 or 3 playthroughs on my own. Subnautica? Hell yeah. Subnautica's great. I haven't played Slam Rancher yet, but I want to after your videos. I want Stardew. Slam Rancher is so fucking good. Like, I didn't realize it until I did another playthrough recently. But, holy shit, that entire series is so fucking good. I want them to make either another game or just another Slime Rancher, like, more than anything. Stardew is great. League of Legends? I have never played League of Legends, so no. I think you might have missed the question, Forsaken. If I'm being honest. I know, there's some games I've learned about from streamers. I think, honestly, Subnautica, Slime Rancher, Stardew... Who else? I'm trying to think of what other games I've played. I actually learned about those from streamers as well. I don't know how else I would have seen them, because they're like smaller games. That got me real into League of Legends, yep. That's my cross to bear. Let's go, lol, the terrible drug. Guys, I'm not into League of Legends, I'm into the Pokemon MOBA. I don't remember what it's named, but that's my jam. Gotta have listening and have putting in a job application, that's fine. Well, get that job application in, and remember, who gave you all those hours of entertainment? This guy. Sorry, Nick, was your gateway drug into League. It's an awful place. Okay, if you think I'm not going to try out the Pokemon Nova at least once, you're dead wrong. I have no horse in that race. I don't care. I don't like MOBAs, so luckily I don't have to, you know, decide if I want to play that or not. Yeah, I'm just straight up not going to. It's an awful place, but I'm stuck there. You sound just like a drug addict. It's like, listen, I know it's bad, but I have to keep doing it. I've already started. Imagine if I was the kind of person who got drunk off, like, some wine spritzers or something. Like, something really, really low grade. And it just, like, instantly got me. I wouldn't be able to do these streams. I can only do these streams because my tolerance is that of an elephant. So, can elephants get drunk? I know pink elephants can. I regret nothing. People that play League don't like MOBAs either. That's true. It's a hellscape you can't escape. Sunk cost fallacy. Same I put over $100 in the game. Or $1,000. You can see me try and read chat. It's always the bottom chat that's the hardest for me, like the most recent one. Because I'm just like, eh. Yeah, elephants can get drunk. That's true. I did see the documentary Dumbo, which showed that elephants can get drunk. What game in the lineup are you guys most excited for today? And why is it Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door? You may be thinking, Nick, you can't just check your phone in the middle of a stream, and I would tell you, yes, I can, because I want to be here for a while, and believe it or not, I can't just shut out the outside world for 24 hours. Legit Paper Mario 1000 Year Door? Hell yeah. I actually want to see the new Paper Mario. It is downloaded. Well, we'll be playing that. That and Ghost of Tsushima already. Actually seems pretty good from what I've seen. Oh, that's exactly what I want to hear. That'll be good, because I think we're going to be playing that later, and that'll be, like, as I'm hitting my, like, phase, so it'll be good to have an interesting game. I watched some Ghost of Tsushima before, and bought it after I got up from a nap. Nice. Mario game, playing Sticker Star. Really did not like Sticker Star, but I'm hoping Origami King looks good. I didn't know there was so much hype for Origami King. For some reason, I can't look through all the playlists, so I'm not sure. But my favorite series is also going to be You vs. Carlos is always good. Pikmin has been awesome. That's true. Me vs. Carlos is kind of a sleeper hit because when I first started doing those videos, people didn't give a shit. Anything I did with Carlos, they sort of just like ignored it because they're like, "Oh, I only came here for Nick," which I get. I mean, I've done similar things when I was a younger YouTube viewer. And then we started doing Yu-Gi-Oh! And people watched for the Yu-Gi-Oh! And they're like, okay, whatever, this Carlos guy. And then they learned who Carlos was. And slowly Carlos became one of the kind of things where whatever I record with Carlos, people seem to like that. Not Digimon numbers, but like probably on par with like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like other like moderately popular series I do. So that's pretty good. Hello, I'm just waking up and totally forgot what today was. I did not. I had a lot of trouble sleeping last night. I was nervous for some reason. I don't know. I think I had a big test today or something. I can't really remember. Sticker Star is my first Paper Mario game. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, it's not what makes Paper Mario good. That's all Paper Mario 64 and the GameCube version. Now imagine Digimon with Carlos. Numbers would be world-shattering. Yeah. Somehow I doubt it. We could try and set up Digimon World 4 multiplayer, but that would require him to have a PC, so it's impossible. He's currently in Kansas, like a fucking weirdo. Nervous from us making you get drunk for 24 hours? No, that wouldn't. Pfft, no. What's there to be nervous about? He doesn't want to let us down. Oh, I forgot I added the Carlos emote. That's so good. I did mix and match the emotes. I kind of removed the ones that weren't getting used and added some that were being used. PTSD from getting drunk last year, that was making you nervous? Maybe. The new Paper Mario game I played was the one on Wii where you could swap between 2D and 3D modes. That one was, like, okay. It's not, like, horrendously bad, but it's not one of my favorites. Now, the GameCube one is one of my favorite games of all time. One of my top 3 of all time. Sometimes it's number 1. Sometimes it's number 3. Sometimes number 2. But, genuinely one of my favorites. Yes, elephants. I'm gonna hate Captain Morgan by the end of this. The fact I've never beaten any Paper Mario game, or fun fact I've never beaten any Paper Mario game. It's one of those games where I get towards the end and I want to stop playing because I don't want the game to be over. Hey, PokerStar, what's up? Or Alex? The Wii one only had good gameplay, but they removed so many RPG elements that I loved, and that was in your door. Yeah. Thoughts on MMO of Yu-Gi-Oh, but at your own character with the unique storyline? That'd be boring. I wouldn't like it. Did I pre-order Last Evolution, the movie? Yes, actually. Ooh, you know what? I can show this off now. Oh no, a chair. On top of pre-ordering, I forget which one where. No. Alright, give me a second. It's all falling apart so quickly. Speaking of emotes, I won the glory. You can have these if you become a supporter of Nick on YouTube. It's just $5. Thanks, anyhow. So I got this sick poster. Oh. So I guess in Japan, they just give you like mini posters of like all the upcoming movies and stuff. Like, this was the one I wanted, and this is what I got. Which I have yet to hang up. I probably should soon. But it came with some other ones. This might interest some people. I have a Japanese Sonic poster, which is pretty neato. And then I have the Japanese Black Widow poster. So that's something. Not what I wanted, but it's a nice bonus. And they came in this nice protective folder, which is nice. I'm still saying the ceiling is free for posters. It is, but you can't see it. I am running out of room. That's very true. That is a true fact. I don't know where to put you. Yeah. And now it's bent. No. Alright. I do that with XCOM. Oh, not finish it? XCOM is fun to finish, though. I got the cloud area in Paper Mario 64, and I dropped it, and I've never played Thousand Year Door. Thousand Year Door is so good, though. Wii Paper Mario was lit, everything past that was Garbo. Color Splash felt like Paper Mario game at least, but the gameplay was still Garbo. Still saying the ceiling's free. Did you get the Japanese version of the movie? No. I got it because they dubbed it. I have it pre-ordered, and it should have dual audio, but it doesn't come out. It was supposed to come out in July or August, and they pushed it back to like November. Dude, PS4 shows comments on live streams. Your face cam is covered by them. Interesting. I don't think I can really adjust it for that because I can't really help PS4, to be honest. But I'll move it there. There's no other good spots because it would block other things if I moved anywhere else. At least for this game. I can move it in another game. Jeremy playing Ghost of Tsushima. I hope I get to see it. I think I'm doing it next, right? Isn't that next in order? Let's check our handy dandy switcher. Oh, whenever we feel tired, Digimon World 3, to be honest. I don't know how long that'll take. But that is the plan. If it's not going to work for me? Yeah. I mean, it will be up online following the stream. Yeah. And canceled until they announced new dates. So I was reboot even subbed. I have not watched any of the rebooted Digimon. I'm not really interested, to be honest. I hope it's good. I'm just... I don't know. You can't show me them as adults or as like teenagers and like, you know, more mature and then have them go back to kids because I'm old man yelling at cloud. I'm at the point where I just can't go back and watch like a kid's anime anymore. So I just don't have time. I'm glad it's good. It's just I really don't have any intention to watch it. Especially since it's a reboot, but not really. But yeah. Better start than the original adventure in my opinion. I mean the original adventure is like what, 30 years old now? 20? 5 hours Digimon 3? Did we just restart Digimon 3? Yeah, right. Also, from what I watched, they're good. Missed a few episodes. It goes 0 to 100 real fast. Didn't like the adult designs. They felt so inspired. Well, that's why I'm hoping Kazuna really brings it together, or Last Evolution brings it together, because Tri had some good ideas, but big swing and a miss on the plot. So I'm really hoping they can be better. I mean about the kids anime, I tried to go back and watch Monster Rancher. Oof. The biggest of oofs. Tried? Yeah, they did. An effort was made. I'm watching Naruto and I've finally got past tuning exams on episode 86 now. Nice. That's good. I don't like the way it started, but I like after the different storytelling, most like the way I imagined it. Did he run away? What a bitch. Just hoping some new fans and trying and hype the franchise. I'm happy when they make new Digimon stuff, even if it isn't for me. No, I agree. I'm glad it's being made. It's just I'm not gonna watch it. I think it's from the Tri movies. I only watched the first 2. The best of the Tri movies, I think, is 3. Ironically, because it's called Tri. Does everyone generally agree with that? The first one I thought was okay. The pacing was a little off, but they were reintroducing things, so I thought it was okay. But then when they kept that pacing for every other episode, I was kind of like, what are you doing? Why are you reestablishing all the stakes at the beginning of every fucking movie for like 45 minutes? That's just so boring. It's not what people want. Stream keeps lagging me. I may not be able to watch. And we're going to watch it. It ends up being amazing. I mean, I don't know. not saying it's a definite no. It's just I currently have no interest. Digimon Survive isn't real. I mean, Digimon Survive is the friends we made along the way. I thought we established that. Whew. They haven't revealed any info about Survive in so long, it's probably not coming out this year. Probably not. Although, Nintendo will announce his games and then like 2 months later they come out, so who knows. What does Mon evolve into? We're going to see soon. I guess I could go training at some point. At least with Mon. Try and get them all level 5, and then we'll see what we can do. Save state. Why do I put my keyboard so far away when I need it? DW3. UO3. Train. Mon evolves into a disappointment? Oh, I love his design. Hey, I don't need to do anything. Okay. Love the sprite work in the gyms. It's such a small detail, but a lot of charm. I wish they used it more. I agree. It's pretty good. So I can play Fairy Tail. I hope the Fairy Tail game is good, but oof, that anime. Yikes. Actually, I don't think I watched the anime. I read it. I should say that manga. Nintendo knows we have nothing else going on and we'll blow money on entertainment. That's true. I don't know. Doesn't Bandai have that that like conference coming up soon where they're gonna announce some new games or announce something about games? Could be some Digimon Survive info. Who knows? What's the company making the Fairy Tail game? God, the Windows Store lies about download speed, downloading Fantasy Star Online 2. Other store, and my downloads. That's interesting. It's interesting. Somebody even give it a try. I mean, I know the lore, so I wouldn't say completely. No, I don't know. I'm like 90% no, but if it goes on sale for like $15, I might grab it. Alright, like I make lunch and head to work. I'll see you guys in 10 hours or so. Oof, that is a long shift, Sean. Sean, I will see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoy work. Tell your boss that you're sick and need to go home because you've got a thing. Holy moly, that manga. It has its moments, but at the end it was 2 out of 10. Didn't want to trash or spoil it for peeps that... Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. We're like, I don't want to ruin it for people if they're not up to the series, but boy, does that... Ugh. It was a real clusterfuck. You learned fairly quickly... Actually, it was more of a slow burn, but you learned that they didn't really know how to write fights because they'd kick the I don't know. I don't want to get into it. It's just a lot of the resolutions were the same. It's the same dude who did Rave Master. That's why it looks a lot like it. How many drinks are we at so far? Let's do a quick check. Why? Do I sound drunk? Because I'm not. I'm tired. Let's see. Ah, we're at 1. Phone just go off. It did. Good luck on your stream today. Thanks. Trust me, I feel you, Nick, but don't worry, the sequel manga is still ongoing. Why? Because over the 7-year gap to the end of the... I missed whatever spoiler just happened just now, but... To Frontier? Interesting. There's even a Fairy Tail X Rave Master crossover at one point. Because why ever let a cash cow die? Cough, cough, cough. Naruto song. Cough, cough. Yeah. It's true. I love the jokes. I love the jokes in the One Piece community where it's like, once One Piece ends in the year 2050, then we can start the journey of Luffy's son, Boofy. Yeah, well, One Piece. I'm a big One Piece stan, but that's probably the best manga of all time, and I love Bleach, but One Piece is just so well crafted and interesting, to be honest. My plus Oda is just such a great writer because he says stuff in his interviews where he's like, yeah, you know what's really helpful when writing One Piece fights is the wiki that lists all of their powers and stuff, because sometimes I forget. So he's literally checking fan-made things. Finally getting Bleach after 8 years? Hell yeah. I'm gonna watch the shit out of that anime. Show my support. Because I want them to give me a game, and if it's a fighting game, I'm gonna be upset, but I'll still take it. I want a hack and slash, or a Warriors game, or... God, an adventure RPG would be just... But I'll take what I can get for a Bleach game. Start bringing One Piece once they got to the samurai. I went with Kaido, which is really slow right there, and took a break. Probably a good time to get back into it, because shit's kicking off. Will say, actually, really enjoying the My Hero Academia manga, really good part. Yeah, My Hero Academia is really good, too. That's another thing. Speaking of One Piece and My Hero Academia, I think in the SBS, which is like the fan questions from volume like 26 of One Piece, he shared a drawing of someone who wrote in and said, like, I want to be a manga artist too. Here's my drawing of Luffy, and he featured it in his like question thing. And then like 60 volumes later, he's like, yeah, so it turns out that was the writer of My Hero Academia. He later went on to write My Hero Academia, and he didn't know until like the author brought it up to him at like a Shonen Jump thing. He was like, oh my god, you should have said something sooner. So literally, Oda's inspiring next generations of manga writers. But it's been on a roll with Wano. I agree. Didn't One Piece manga finally finish? I heard it did not. It's not even close. We've got a good like 5 or 6 years left at minimum. The My Hero Academia spinoff about Vigilantes is really good. Oh, Vigilantes is so fucking good. Vigilantes has no right being that good for being a spinoff. To the point where Vigilantes is actually wrapping up, which is very sad because I don't know what's going to happen to these characters. And I'm really hoping they don't just kill them all off. But it's so good, like I want them to be in the main series. And I'm wondering if they're ending it so that he can introduce them into the main series, because that would be like my dream, but they're just so good. Anime is starting to come back, which is dope. We have some really good stuff coming in fall. If any of you check out something crazy, there's going to be a rap battle anime. Interesting. Yeah, 1 arc left for Vigilantes, and they're like halfway through that arc, too. Come back, when did anime go away? So a lot of anime stopped producing during COVID because it was just too hard to do it from home, especially with like voice recording and stuff like that. They're just now finally starting to get safe practices in place to bring it back. That's why One Piece and Digimon both went on hiatus for, I want to say, like 2 months. Like Knuckle Duster more than All Might at this point. Knuckle Duster's good. The Cruller is like the best version of Deku. Of just like learning how to use his powers and stuff like that. It's just so good. What Vigilantes does better than regular My Hero is like they establish like a community. Like, and they also establish that villains aren't just villains for life, some of them just like temporarily misguided. And like a lot of the villains turn into like just normal citizens, which is like my favorite part of that. Pokemon stopped airing for the first time in 20 years. Oh shit. It's all good. Glad you've had time to catch up on stuff? Yeah. As long as I got my new season of Beastars, Promised Neverland looked good. Promised Neverland just ended the manga, didn't they? I actually, I started reading a little bit of that. It was good. I think I'm on like chapter like 70 or something out of like 170 something. Man, Mon, if you could just hit level 5 so I can stop fucking using you, that would be great. I have like 2 out of 3 chapters left in Promised Neverland. Quite liked it. Oh, that's sad. I kind of want to. I do want to go back to it. It has such a cool premise. It was just a lot. I got to like the end of the first big arc and a little bit into the next one, if that makes sense for those who've read it. Without spoiling anything. I like Hookmon's design, but don't think Mon should become him. I can agree with that. If they made Mon look slightly more like a cabin boy or something, like make him look a little bit more piratey, I think it would be more passable, but it's just weird as it is now. I should honestly just go to a different area at this point. Seizure probably not sounds good times. Mon, I swear to God, dude. Okay. I guess I'll run back and heal. So yeah, what's everyone's series on Wrath of Zalis? Or do you not have a favorite series? I was told to read PN a bit before the anime was going to be produced. So just watched, or waited and watched it. I know the tone and stuff changed a lot after the first arc. Didn't really want to read it. Do you recommend I check it out, John? Been contemplating getting a Digimon tattoo. Might do Mekumon or any Mon's sleeve. I did not like Mekumon, so I can't really recommend that. I've said for years, and I need to pay off my credit cards and some debt first, because I can't justify a tattoo until I like actually have my money in a better situation. But I do want to get the 8 crests, 4 in each arm on my arms. That much I want to do. I think that'd be really rad. I also thought Monster Hunter was really fun to play and watch with you and Carlos. Did you play that with us? I don't even remember. The Division. John, do you want to be in a video again? We miss you. We sort of just assumed you were too busy, so we just haven't asked. You know, rebuilding a city. But as the first subscriber, you're more than welcome. Yeah, Carlos was asking me about eating ass while we were playing Monster Hunter. That's right. That does sound like Carlos. Isn't that when you confirmed you do in fact eat ass? Be honest, the Valentine's frame video was awesome. The Valentine's frame video is so underrated. People don't... That video doesn't have nearly enough views. I was like thinking, and it would be great if people could help me with this. I need to make a playlist of like the one-off videos, or like the 1 or 2 that are just like top fucking tier. I need to make one that's like just that fucking good, like just shows off the best videos like that. Elder, teach me your ways. Don't knock it till you try it. That's true. John does break toilets. What a great story to open up with, John. Or no, you didn't open up with that. You told us it in a different setting, and then I brought it up to Carlos, and Carlos was like, "What?" Best day to get tats, and perhaps it's Friday the 13th. Interesting. I mean, I wouldn't do it until, you know, post-vaccine at this point. Because, you know, the world's on fire. How about yours? Also, we got Hookmon. I don't know if I like his red outfit or his blue outfit more, because I know he's got the blue one in later Digimon games. I noticed one of the Tamer movies had a dog named Mel. They make a V-Pet off of, but then Try's character was also, or May, a cat Digimon named after her. I don't know if it's on purpose. Interesting. Hey, Eniac got it. Okay. So we can stop using Mon. Man, I wish I had speed up. I miss speed up. When I played at my desk, it made more sense to do that, but... I think the Monopoly videos people sleep on, I think those are some of our best work. They're so fucking ridiculous. I'm using the PSX emulator, it literally just called PSX. I'm not using PS Emu or whatever it's called. I don't like it as much. This emulator is more simple, but it works more often. So that's the trade-off. You guys' spoiler casts are often pretty good, even when I disagree with opinions. We haven't done a spoiler cast in forever. We do have one recorded for Last of Us 2. It's almost like 2 hours long. But I have to get the footage for it. Because I basically just was in a pause menu the entire time, and that's not very fun to watch. Does PSX have a speed up option? I couldn't map it to a controller, I think was the main issue. Who's your favorite Digimon, Nick? I always ask this. I should have an answer, because I do a Digimon channel, but I don't have an answer. I like a lot of Digimon. I just like them all. Probably the Agumon line if I had to pick, but even then I'm like, I don't say it with confidence. You can't map hotkeys to controller. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. Since this piece of fucking shit only works half the time. I'm like, the receiver's right there. And it's just like, nah, not gonna type. Mine was Garurumon for a while, but I really like Beelzebumon too. Favorite is Imperial Paladin mode. Interesting choices. Joy 2A, I used to map hotkeys controller. Just so much extra effort. Although if I'm playing this for an extended amount of time, I guess it wouldn't be lost effort, but... Beelzebumon and Guilmon's line are probably my two favorites. Vmon is a very close behind though. Saberlymon, second is Hoodymon, or Wormmon. High-Angemon is Bay. Yes, that's fair. That's what I mean. It's like you're all mentioning Digimon. I'm like, I like all those Digimon. I don't really need a favorite. Why have a favorite? I'm not going to inspire competition among them, so it's fine. It's not like Pokemon, where Pokemon I can very definitively say, my favorite is Totodile, my second favorite is Espeon, my third favorite is Tyranitar. Who's the most annoying Digimon in your opinion? Nobody comes to mind. I'd say in the games, DJ Vademon is up there. I think your favorite Pokemon is either Torkoal because it's your fucking profile picture, or Alakazam because it's your name backwards. My car to the shop, be back soon. John, don't leave us, no! Elder, please! Alakazam Hazakala, yep. DJ Vademon in this game, he's an enemy in this game. But that's it. Actually, always have been a Pidgey fan. That makes sense. Because you're common and there's plenty like you everywhere. I don't know if that was supposed to be an insult. I don't think that was that much of an insult. Most protagonist in the game I liked? I don't know. If the protagonist is annoying, I usually don't play the game. Use a Master Ball to catch that shiny Pidgey. A Wailord fan. He's blocked me twice in a row. And then just, like, dunk on me? Okay. Alright, I guess. Oh. Titus, but I also relate to him. I like Titus a lot. I also like that you spelled his name, or I thought you spelled his name with a T, and I was like, alright, well. I do really like Titus as a protagonist, because he's confident, because he comes from an area, or from a world where he's pretty popular, but then he gets to this area and no one knows who he is, but he's also, like, actively questioning shit that doesn't make sense, which, as a theme, I really, really like. It's like, well, we've always done this. It's the teachings. It's like, well, that's pretty fucking stupid. And they're like, how dare you? And he's like, okay, but can you clearly see this is stupid? And he's like, well, you know. So, that's basically Final Fantasy X in a nutshell. I think Vaughn's kind of annoying, and from 12. But there's no, like, actual protagonist in that game. They're like, we're gonna make a game with no romance and no protagonists. Like, is that why it's so fucking boring? Also daddy issues, yes. Not that I relate to that. Boy Band Sim F15 had the annoying guy, Prompto. Prompto was pretty annoying, to be honest. I know people like him. I have friends who's like really, really like him, and I'm like, nah, he annoyed me. His jokes weren't funny enough to excuse his behavior. A game with no romance, despite confirming that Vaughn and Patel get together. Yeah. I'll show for the combat. I like 12, don't get me wrong, but... Oh no, it happened. No! The game is cursed. Okay. Well, as always. I forgot this happened. Prompt DLC was pretty weird. It was fine. Ignis is definitely the best in that game after doing that DLC. That dude deserves his own game after the shit he pulled. Hunt system was very good in 12? Yeah. I thought it was fine. It's a grand old game. It had some rough points, but I think it was mostly a good game. The only game I've ever had issues emulating. I have issues emulating the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories game, because it's got copyright protection. That and Spyro 3 have pretty decent copyright protection that makes them a little tough to emulate. Ignis the best boy by far. Who's actually done the Ignis DLC? Show of hands. Or if you're a member, show of riches. I've done it. It's just so good. I've watched it but haven't played it. I want to. It's just like, it's so satisfying to play as Ignis, and also story-wise, he knocks it out of the park. It's definitely the best DLC, because Gladios is pretty boring. It's just pretty generic, and then Promptos is weird and didn't really jive with me. It's got a really good final boss, or second to last final boss, with the big gorilla thing. But then I wish that appeared in the main game, is my only issue. Arden's is pretty good as well. I haven't done Arden's. I want to do a full 15 replay. Probably play the DLC again. Maybe just Ignis's. But, you know. Between Arden and Ignis for me, gotcha. It is a bummer that they canceled the other DLCs to that game. they clearly just weren't performing well enough. I'm also really curious what Final Fantasy 16 is going to look like. I don't think they'll do another MMO, not yet. I think 14 is pretty successful and they don't need to. I would like another single-player Final Fantasy, but, you know, God knows that's like another 5 years away. Especially now that they're working on a 7 remake. Arden's Bay in game, but looks yuck in the movie. Yeah. The books for 15 actually released yesterday in English, so we finally have the real ending. I don't understand what that means. What's the difference between the real ending? Yeah. Oh, he doesn't build it for you yet. That's interesting. The Scrap DLC? Oh, okay. It's supposed to be a fantasy setting game with the dude who worked in 14, but it's not going to be an MMO. Wait, with Yoshida? Because that dude is super fucking talented. That dude pulled Final Fantasy 14 out of its fucking grave and made it a successful MMO. So if he's heading a game, I'd actually be super interested in that. Yoshi P. So it has the fight against the true villain behind it all. Luna Freya gets brought back from the dead. It's a half Daemon thing. Interesting. All of that sounds ridiculous. Sounds pretty Final Fantasy to me. Also sounds like they could have just made like a second game, like make Final Fantasy 15-2. But you know, whatever you gotta do. Heard months ago? Oh, then it's not confirmed, so let's not jump to any conclusions. Alright, Gizemon, relax. Why don't you just let me win? Okay. This is the part of old games I did not miss. Grinding isn't so bad when I'm like watching something in the background, but when you're like actively focusing on it, I'm just like bleh, bleh. What's the first thing I'm supposed to do in this game again? I don't even remember the order this game's supposed to work. I left for food and came back to something about FF. Did you play the Fire Emblem 3 Houses on your channel? I did. I played a couple parts. People didn't seem to really enjoy it. Or didn't really get a lot of views, so I stopped. And I played on my own. And then I stopped right before the... or not even right before. I probably had like a couple fights left. But I got past the halfway point in one of the endings. It was the secret ending that I got by accident. And yeah, I just didn't go back to it. I got busy with other games, and I really should go back to it. Play the Digimon card battle game on PS1. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I don't think that game exists. I've never heard of that game, so it must be made up. Let's buy 20 of these. There's no Digimon card battle game. I stand by the secret route is the worst one. I mean, without having beaten the game, I can't say anything, but siding in any playthrough where you side with the clearly insane religious nutjob is not for me. Don't you erase my favorite Digimon game's existence? Hey, Red's here. We summoned them. Wish I could watch a full playthrough by you. It'd help when I get to play it. Yeah, it's just too much. The game's too long and too slow to really record. Especially since, for some reason, despite one of my favorite genres being SRPGs, people do not like watching me play them. I don't have an answer why. It's just, I don't know if the game itself is boring to watch, but... Been here for a while, just lurking. Maybe I knew you'd been here for a while. I was just like, this'll get him to talk. I sent multiple messages to? Oh, then I can't read. That's the simple answer. Really just pop out chat. I hope this doesn't ruin it for, I hope this doesn't ruin it for... For the, for OBS. It didn't. Okay, we're good. Let's see. Move this there. Okay, move this there. This just there. This there. Okay, here we go. I had to do my settings real quick. I'll probably do that too. Yeah. Okay. Hello, a little late admitted. Hey, Shark, what's up? We're lying to us. Did you ever stream it? Fire Emblem? I think I might have streamed one. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Scroll up, shake my head. And change how it goes. People being able to converse the... Yeah, but I don't know. Some people just aren't into it. Music in this game does bop, I'll give it that. I'll shake your head, Red. Oh boy. Does John know? It's a weird reaction. As soon as John pops out, he swoops in for the kill. And yeah, trying to pop in. Oh, he's trying to pop alright. Whether it's pop in or on, you know, that's really up to you guys. SRPGs are a lot better to play than to watch. That might have been... Yeah. I mean, I can say that I have not watched a single Final Fantasy Tactics, XCOM, or Fire Emblem playthrough. So, I can't really expect everyone else to. And I love those games. It's just I'm not really interested in watching other people play them. They're very much for your own personal enjoyment. Aw, shit. What? Mom's out here. Why do you have a... Why do you have Metal Greymon? Maz, were you a member and then you stopped for a while? Which is totally fine, I just didn't... I thought you were a member from day one, that's right. Recruits, it counts from the past, it's not a streak. Gotcha. Well, that's cool. That's our second member of the stream. 2 people who are already members. So that's good. Thank you, Maz, for becoming a member again. Enjoy these sick emotes that you can show off. Hey, Maz, did you know that you can now view videos early in the Discord by linking your Discord with your Patreon or with your YouTube? It's crazy. People watch Survive because it's Digimon. This is true. Survive, I'm not worried about. Yeah, my card change did swap over because COVID was raw dogging me. Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you at all. COVID, I like the idea of COVID raw dogging. Been able to do months. I've been a Patreon supporter for about 3 years, but it's appreciated. Okay, are you saying that you can do it from Patreon and from YouTube? Wow, that's convenient. So many ways to watch videos early. Really, whoever set that up is super generous. I'm surprised ENIAC didn't jump all over that. Where would you find Discord and the ability to join Nick's selected Patreon? Well, don't worry about it. It's right below the stream. That's true. It's in the description. Along with the donation link, which Spencer reminded me I have... Oh, no. Shit. Spencer reminded me I have the domain to donatetonick.com. Congrats on 8 years of YouTube. Thank you, Shark. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys rock. Sorry, starting lunch? It's okay. We haven't been using it? It's true. Well, that's fun. I think that means $40 for the next drink, so that's fun. I also forgot how much XP... I hate the system, and I know Pokemon does this too. I hate when they go like, some Digimon develop early, some Digimon develop medium, some develop later. Where like some level up fast in the beginning, some level up fast at the end, some level up normally the entire way. I really don't like that mechanic, and it bothers me. What is the oddest creature design you've seen in a game you liked? I mean, I don't really... Odd doesn't really stick out to me, I guess. The new donation link isn't clickable, by the way. You have to copy and paste it. Ew. Well, I can fix that, I think. That's no fun. Oh, I can't change it from here. No. No. I wonder if that's why. Is that really not clickable? That's annoying. How about now? Also, thank you for bringing this up. These are the kind of things that I would not know unless someone brings up to me. So always bring it up, like whenever there's audio problems and stuff like that. Or if my webcam is blocking something, or my overlay isn't changed, chances are I didn't notice. I guess you have to throw the HTTP at you. I mean, I guess I can do that real quick. Should robot things and what's the loading? I was gonna say maybe Mara from Persona. What's it called? Persona 4, or any Persona really. So that's an interesting design that they somehow keep getting away with. Yeah, so because it's a redirect, I guess I can just change the link again. Hey, Wrath of Zalis, you're currently viewing your own website. Thanks. Thanks, Streamlabs. I'm aware. I'll just update the link. Donate to Nick is fun, but when you can't just click on it, it's kind of annoying. Also, it wouldn't let me do the spacing right in when I was updating the streams. That's not on purpose. I tried to fix it and it was like, no. So no, Dave, it matters or not, but you're streaming under Digimon World 1, not Digimon World 3. I actually haven't changed that in some time. I think they changed that automatically now. I don't think it counts 2003 as a game because it was not... It was called Digimon World 3, so it might have auto-corrected Digimon World. I don't think I can change the game anymore. I haven't done it in a while. Maybe it does. Let me check that. Yeah, there's no option for me to change the game. So I think it must just do it automatically now. I guess. I'm no good with the computers. I wouldn't know. I'm just kidding, obviously. I'm great at computers. Okay. Wait. It's 3 now for me? Maybe you just didn't say it. Alright, folks. Digimon World 3, not a game. Digimon World 2003 is not a game. It's the PAL version of Digimon World 3. It's learning. Oh, God. The YouTube AI is listening. Spoken into existence. It's good that I clearly don't have to change anything. That's nice. That it'll just automatically update the game. I do probably have to update the title. That is something I need you guys to keep me honest with, is that when I change games that I update the title. I will forget. Also, we're over an hour into our first, we're into a 24-hour stream. Only 23 hours left, guys. I, for one, welcome our new AI overlords, right? Also, in case anyone's curious, the record for biggest donation on the channel was a couple years ago. It was actually Night Demon who hit us with a hard £250 donation, which translated to 326 in US dollars. And it was through YouTube Super Chat. So YouTube got to keep about 115 or so of it, which is kind of a bummer, but still. Annoying comedy scheme you've seen in the game. Kind of a broad question. I don't really have a solid answer. Jesus Christ, fuck Super Chat. I think it takes a third. Super Chat's not bad on its own. Like, when it's just like a $5 donation here or there, it doesn't really change too much, but when you have a huge bomb like that, it still keeps that same percentage taken, so it's that's why I don't have alerts for Super Chat, because I try to steer away from it. Oh, damn. So Streamlabs still the best option? Yes. Streamlabs, if you can do it through PayPal, I don't know how some people still do that. PayPal not only gives me more of a percentage, it gives it to me like immediately. Streamlabs takes a couple days, but either or, both of those are like leagues better than YouTube. YouTube also makes you wait. It calculates the total amount you've made through Super Chat and through ad revenue and premium memberships, I guess. And then at the end of the month, if it's above $100, then it'll pay out, but it won't pay out until the 21st of that month. So in theory, you could have to wait like 50 days if someone donates on like the 1st of the month or something like that. It's kind of ridiculous. I think Twitch is similar with their subscriber stuff. But definitely, if you want it to be the most effective, Super Chat's the way to go. Not Super Chat. Streamlabs. The donation link in the description. I love peeling back the curtain behind this because I feel like a lot of streamers are like afraid to talk about like their money stuff. I don't give a shit. Like, I've never given a shit. It's better that you guys know. That's not just me, by the way. I assume most streamers have to go through that. So if you ever are watching someone else, I don't know why, but when you have everything you need right here. But yeah. Oh, okay, so we got Agumon, that's good. I'm not really gonna fuck with Renamon, I don't really care. Until it's not throw money at you more effectively. There's other PayPals on this site? Or there's other people on this site? Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know why you would need to, but, you know. Should you be watching someone else for some reason, ugh, other people, gross, then you have options. Okay, where do I go? I know it seems like a weird time to ask this, but I don't actually remember how to progress the plot. It's my favorite strategy in SRPGs to attack them until they're dead. In all tactical games, I am all about offense, leaving very little to defense, because defense takes longer and my time is precious, so I just attack shit until it dies. I'll be honest, after watching your channel for a couple of years, it makes me want to try recording Let's Plays. Hey, it's fun. I will say, and I feel like I should get this out open and early, without... Oh shit, what? Soup donated $1 for 1 hour. Good. That is my rate, $1 an hour. Also, that's the first time we've seen the new Tyrannomon gif. He's got a crown now. I will say this about recording Let's Plays early. I got very lucky finding a niche audience with Digimon through the use of like Reddit and stuff like that. That I don't think would be possible, because I also did it before Let's Plays had really exploded. I think it would be very difficult to do something similar now. Gaining an audience is really fucking hard, and you have to do it. Post it everywhere. The reason I'm still around 3,000 subs is that I do not market myself at all. I don't post my videos anywhere. I just post them in the Discord, and that's it. I don't do like ridiculous thumbnails or like clickbait titles, or I try not to. Even though that is definitely how you get more subscribers. Like, that is the tried and true method of gaining more. And I just don't do it because I don't care. Only click later out is on Sunday Funday story time. Yes, that's the honest truth, though. It's a lot of Photoshop and a lot of clickbait titles to get people to watch your stuff. I try to get by just on my winning personality in the games I play, but that means very, very, very slow growth. So, you know, take that as you will. Do you ever grind in RPGs? Yeah, I said I do earlier. Usually with shit going on in the background. I have nothing against grinding, because I just watch TV or YouTube in the background, but it can get annoying for sure. Nick uses a strong frame to use new being able to have the channel, yeah. Then never being able to leave the channel, yes. Remember the Digimon Cyber Sleuth episode 69 April Fools? Yes. Imagine that, but unironically, and for every video you did, that's how you build a base. Like, that's not fun to me, though. I do this for fun. If I ever really wanted to try and make a go of it, I would probably just stream every day. And just eventually build my audience that way. But that'd probably be the only thing I'd do. Even then, I'm like very, 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 very low to mid-tier, depending on your definition. So, take my advice, you know, however you want. Clearly, I don't know everything. What's your favorite game on each Nintendo console? Well, I only started with the GameCube. So, on GameCube, it's Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. That's pretty easy. On Wii, I don't think I liked a lot of Wii games. I guess it would be Smash Bros. Brawl. I didn't play the Wii U, because I thought it was a garbage console. I played... I had on DS, probably Digimon World DS. That's unironically, I really like it. Or Heart Gold. Heart Gold's pretty good too. 3DS, I didn't really play much. Maybe Fire Emblem Awakening, probably be the thing I played the most on there. And then Switch is still developing. I don't know. Until the Switch is done, I can't really say I have a favorite. I put a lot of hours into Breath of the Wild, but I mean, hardly makes me unique. Didn't play 64? No, I had a PlayStation. I didn't have a 64 growing up. When you were playing 64, I was playing Digimon World 3. Am I even supposed to be here yet? Who's my resident Digimon World 3 expert? Beats PlayStation console then? PS1 would probably be... I don't know. Played a lot of PS1 games. Some of them haven't aged terrifically. Maybe this. Maybe a Yu-Gi-Oh game. I don't know. Like, it could be Forbidden Memories. It's tough. Probably this, I guess. Even though I don't really say that with confidence. PS2 is harder. You have Okami, you have Kingdom Hearts, you have Final Fantasy X, you have Ratchet and Clank. PS2 is too good. I don't have an answer. I have dozens of favorites on the PS2. If I had to pick, I would say Final Fantasy X and Okami. PS3, Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time, easily. PS4, that's tough. Played a lot of good PS4 games. I'd have to see a list in front of me to really decide. I don't have a good answer at present. PS2 is the best console of all time. I'd say the PS2 was definitely a renaissance of gaming. There's just so many good, different games on that console. Technically, you can fight Pheromon, but I think you're meant to go to Sierra first. Are you? Weird. Let's see if he stomps us. Let's just quickly give one of these. I do not think I'm strong enough for this. I've always fought Pheromon first. Think you're underprepared? I mean, we'll see. What he has that I have that he doesn't have is the power of friendship. And by the power of friendship, I mean the true power of friendship. DNA Digivolution. I don't have any revive charges, so I should be careful. What'd you think of that, old man? Oh, you didn't like it? It really needs to be my turn again, please. Why do you become a Digimon? Because you believe in the power of friendship and justice. They really just called him Monmon, huh? I think it's supposed to be like an abbreviated version of Monkeymon, but yes. It is Mon.Mon. Digimon is courage, though, right? Shh, 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 shh. He's fire, not courage. Get fucked, old man. Remember when you kicked the shit out of me in Digimon World 4? Yeah, I remember. What were you guys saying? It's too early to fight Pheromon. You were probably right, but still. The Jamaican Digimon? Hey, happy anniversary. For once I have time to join 24 hours of YouTube gaming. Hey, Louisa, what's up? Glad you could make it. Never doubt Nick. He'd never purposely get his Digimon killed? No, I would never do that. I didn't make a save state because I believed in myself. Wait, what? Ah, shit. This is where I die, though. Why didn't I heal? No, we're fine. I also, kind of in my back pocket, was like, I could probably blast Digivolve. I don't think... Oh, alright. I was going to say, I don't think that's that strong, but I was wrong. Oh, come on. I fucking hate old games. This is the thing I was talking about when you guys were like, Final Fantasy VI is perfect. This is the kind of shit that happens in all games like Final Fantasy VI. Toy Story 2 would never do this to me. Also, secret game. We might play Rugrats in Paris today. Depends on how I'm feeling. It's not scheduled, but thought we should. Ah, fuck. Are you telling me that... Oh, that's annoying. I want to come back here. 6, you can turn off encounters, so it's perfect. Can you turn off encounters in base Final Fantasy VI? That's actually amazing. Toy Story 2 would never do that. That's why I need to go see her. I mean, I knew I had to do it eventually, but... didn't think it would be this soon. There's an accessory that lets you turn off encounters? Well, well, well. Oh man, Rugrats game are lit. I played one when I was younger, and it was dope. Hey, do you guys remember Chucky Chan? Do you remember how that's kind of pretty racist? We don't really talk about it that much. Yeah, just kinda. Here comes Chucky Chan. That's a minigame in Rugrats in Paris. You get 2 golden tickets from that minigame. A lot of FF games have that accessory. Yeah. I think we need to, as a society, realize, and I was very resistant to this for a long time, but after playing so many games that don't have it, I've kind of come to realize that random encounters are garbage. Like, they just aren't fun. And RPGs stuck to this mechanic for a long time. So obviously I'm hesitant. But it's just, we can get past this. We're better than this. Did I save or load? Oh, Louisa, thank you for the €7. Uh-oh. Appreciate it. What do I do here? Everything from my childhoods are kind of racist. Gotta contextualize then, I guess. To an extent, but it's also kind of acknowledging it. You can't just bury it and say, well, that was the past. You have to be like, that was fucked up. Let's not do that anymore. Get the menu properly so the screen transitions. I don't know that always works. Also, shout out to this broken as hell game. This definitely happens more with Digimon World 2003 than regular 3. I don't think we need random encounters anymore. I think seeing all enemies on the map makes more sense, because then you can actually, like, decide if you want to fight them or not, and dodge them and whatnot. It's, I don't know. I just think it's better that way. Like I said, I was resistant to it at first. But after playing enough games like this, I'm like, you know, it's probably just better. Too much 2003 on EPXE? Well, oh well. Overworld encounters are so much better. I agree. Makes monster catching in games loads easier? Yes. Sword and Shield does it? Yes. Sword and Shield does it, I think, the ideal way. Which is you can get random encounters if you want, but you'll see most of them on the overworld. And they all do, like, different things. Like, you have Sharpedo chasing after you. You've got some Digimon just, like, doing their best. You've got some that are flying. Like, there's different in patterns. They're not just, like, all kind of standing there. Which I think is even better. One game I played, there was an encounter meter, and you could empty it in one fight. Ambush encounters should be a thing. I disagree. Spoken like a true Pokemon fan. I just don't think they need to be. Overworld encounters let you tell a story through gameplay as well. This is true. I think the benefit of random encounters is outweighed far by the detriment and the annoyance. Especially when you take loading into account, like, how long does it take the fight to last? Like, if the fight takes like 2 minutes and you're trying to go somewhere, then you forget where you're going, and that's not a good gameplay experience at all. And then alongside the overworld encounters? Gotcha. I mean, you can put them there, just don't make them mandatory. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee did it first. That's true. And they did it so you could see shiny Pokemon before, like, you encounter them, which is obviously much better too. Let's Go was fine. It just felt a little slow to me. I cannot get over that they called the revive disc. They have a life disc and a revive disc, and the revive disc is for paralysis. That doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. Chaining system was pretty good in Let's Go Pikachu. You say pretty good, and yet I had to fight maybe 500 Nidorans to get a shiny Nidoran, so, you know, clearly they had some issues they need to work out. Are you going to take another crack at Pokemon Coliseum randomized? So, the way I was doing that was I was playing a I have 5 randomized versions of that game that I found in a fucking forum post like years ago. There's no like actual randomizer where it's like choose to do this, choose to do that, which is like ideal randomizer. And I don't remember what each one starts with. There's one that starts you with an Espeon and an Eevee, and every other Pokemon is randomized. I think that's the ideal way to do it. But I don't know. Pokemon Coliseum is a rough game to begin with. Like, I want to like that game so much because it does so much for the franchise. And like the 3D battles are really good. The double battling in the entire game is fun. The Shadow Pokemon mechanic is okay. And they just like... Oh god, it's just so slow. Coliseum and the randomizer is such a fucking pain. There is for both games, but I think I did know that. Yeah, it's for Mac. But the other option there is that someone could randomize it on a Mac. I could make Carlos do it, and then just like import. You just like put the ISO in a Google Drive and just take it from there. So I don't know. Hard maybe to that. I'd have to be in the mood for it because currently I'm not. If I do anything with Pokemon, it'll be with Sword and Shield. I kind of want to get a modded Switch so I can randomize Sword and Shield. That would be like tippity toppers. Because that's something that not a lot of people can do right now. I know it exists. I looked into it very briefly, and I want to look into it more. It would mean buying an entire Switch just for that game, though, which I can't really justify. So Cakewalk to mod Switches takes about 10 minutes. Oh, I can just mod my own, you're saying. Also, I have a headache, so watch me take pills. I wonder where I got it from. Maybe need to buy a new Switch? Well, I would need to because I wouldn't want Nintendo to brick my Switch, if that makes sense. I'd need it as a safety. Because that's a lot of lost data. I wouldn't be able to deal with that. Or bricking would be where... Yeah, bricking or banned would be both things I'd be like, nope. I would absolutely need a second one. If they ever release a new model of the Switch that's like better, more improved, like better battery life, better like stats or specs and whatnot, better Joy-Cons, better Pizza Papa John's, then I would get that, use that as my new main Switch, transfer all the data over, and then maybe consider modding my old one. That's like the only situation I can see that being relevant. Just order a Vita to hack? I have my Vita. I could hack it. I haven't updated it in forever. But the only reason I'd hack the Vita would be for games where I could get trophies. But that would risk me getting my account banned, which would destroy my entire PlayStation life, and honestly my regular life. All you needed was a paperclip to hack the Switch. That's really funny. That's also classic Nintendo. Low-key, just want to play Steam games in bed. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Because nobody had some security issues built in. That's like the Switch in a nutshell. Apparently the 3DS was super easy to hack too. I mean, I did have a hacked 3DS at one point. Just by downloading... it was like through the Sound app or something. I had a couple games that I got from that. I just didn't like playing 3DS that much. I actually sold the hacked one to GameStop. They wiped them, so I don't think it would be an issue, but it's still pretty funny. Should we play on the DS? Those were the days? Yeah. I wonder how the world would be different if the Game Shark was still a thing. Like if you could use a Game Shark on like a PS4. I feel like it would just be like a USB program at this point, though. Because everything's like online, it's harder to get away with that shit now. Nintendo fans also tend to be more dedicated into hacking stuff like that. Yeah, I can see it. As opposed to Xbox moves forward, just get grimy ass COD hackers. Yeah. Game Shark days were a golden age. They molded modded games like crazy. So the options existed, I think. Game Shark just found a way to harness it. Like a Pokemon community for hackers? Yes. I do. So I think that as much as I love trophies and achievements, they're definitely the reason that cheats just went away. People stopped putting cheats in games because they would disable trophies and achievements, so people just wouldn't really engage with them. Alright, so I think we'll probably fight the Sierra leader, and then I guess if people are up for it, I need to hear in the chat. I need some active people. We could probably switch over to Jackbox for a little bit, play like a game or two, and then we'll get into Ghost of Tsushima. I wasn't expecting to have to restart my Digimon World 3 file, but here we are, so, you know. Still the Master Tyrannomon fight before the Sierra leader, by the way? Well, I mean, even still. I did not remember needing to go to the Dinosaur Valley. For the annual Jackbox. The problem with Jackbox is they've been trying to make new games, which is not a problem. They should do that. They need to innovate and whatnot, but a lot of the new Jackboxes, like Jackbox Party 6, and I haven't looked at 7 yet, but they're just really not really hitting for me in the way I want them to. Like, for me, Jackbox is still the best games they have are Quiplash, Strawful, and Fibbage, and Trivia Murder Party. I won't be able to play Jackbox, but I'll listen to you guys play it. Alright. Sounds good. Cool. Old games are great. Don't you guys love running back in circles? You also need to grind Triceramon for a Triball, and Dinosaur Valley for a later Star Quest. Yeah, but I don't need to do that now. Also, I'll probably get that automatic, or I'll probably get that without trying. Also, you can get that in Plug Cape. I think that's the much easier place to get it. Because I think he's like the only spawn at the top of that cliff. Like TKO and Quiplash. TKO is great, but that game takes forever. Morty Party 2 is good, and the 6 role models and Alien games are super good if you play with people you know. The Alien game was pretty cool. The stand-up comedy game is like really fucking bad. Like, they have a good idea, but the execution is fucking garbage. Imagine the game just had a fly... Halsamon as a fly substitute, how much better it would be. Yeah. One thing I do want to learn to do, because nobody else will take up this cause for me, I really want to learn how to randomize old games. Specifically... just like to swap things randomly, like swap encounters, because I feel like that's the easiest part about this. Like with Pokemon, like just making it so like, okay, instead of a Rattata, then every time you're supposed to see a Rattata, you'll see this instead. Like the very basic randomizing would be like enough to make some games cool. I would love to learn how to do that. I think it would be the easiest to learn on like a DS game. Like I would want to learn on Digimon World DS. And then after that, maybe PlayStation to see if I could try and randomize 2 or 3. I have no experience in this field at all, so I would literally be starting from scratch, but it is something I'm interested in. Fire Emblem is incredibly easy to randomize if you ever want to look into it. It's a universal randomizer for half the games. Pokemon's the same way. The randomizer you can use for Pokemon works for all the DS games and the GBA games. Apparently because they're built the same way, it's just easier. Digimon World 2 would be the best one. I think that could make the game a lot better. You could randomize items too, but like you'd have to make like static items in the store. So like make sure it always sold what do you call it? Make sure it always sold like toy planes or whatever. Also, when does the Vmon quest start? Like, when are you able to first start the Vmon quest? It's something late, right? You have to get to a certain point and then backtrack. The one works for 4 to 9, if I recall correctly. You can go crazy with it or keep it low-key. After Byakko leader? Okay. So that's super far. I don't know why they always make Vmon the one that's hard to unlock for this. Does Vmon, like, test better than the other Digimon? He's the same way in Digimon World DS, where he's like, you can only get him through matching. That's my main reason for wanting to randomize Digimon World DS, is that there's so many Digimon that are locked behind matching that you just can't get in the normal game, and since there's no way to match, you can't do it. I think Agumon and Gyomon can be unlocked around the same time. They're pretty close together. One of the few Digimon in 2 that you can ever recruit. You can get a Vmon if you DNA Digivolve it, though. You can, I think the first option is Bergermon and Greymon will turn into a Vmon. Alright, on to Master Tyrannomon. I should train. Where's the nearest... Oh god, do I really have to go all the way back to Asuka City? That's so far. I don't want to do it. Oh, how much training points do I have? So I only used 2. He's at level 8, which means he's gained 35, which means I think I have 25 to use. Shit. Bother training until you go back, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't know how important it would be. Whew. So I'll ask again, because I know some people haven't answered. If you already answered, don't feel like you have to again. What's everyone's favorite series or favorite game, stream, whatever, that I've done in the 8 years of my tenure? Or a better question would be, what got you into the channel? Like, what series that you found where you're like, oh, okay, and then you started watching after that? When do I start the Kicking Boots quest? I should probably get those, too. Why don't I play this in full screen? OD Digimon World 1 with the classic laptop mic? Yeah. Eniac is an elder, so he's been here for 80 years. I specifically remember Digimon World 3 part like 27, I think the one that was a massive part, and it had Omnimon in the thumbnail. That is, I think you're talking about the final part. There's one video in that entire series that's an hour and 34 minutes, I think, and then it's the final part. And I have Omnimon and Galactimon in the thumbnail. I'm going to attempt to play Digimon World 2. Can you show me how the recruitment works? I'm at the point, but you couldn't figure it out and kept dying. You gotta buy items and then you throw them at the people. It's very dumb. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, it must be that one. I have no idea why I watched that video of all things. There's one random video in Digimon World 3 that has like triple the likes or triple the views of the rest of the videos, and I don't understand why. There's something with the algorithms. I think it's like part 16 or 12 or something. Digimon World 1 Let's Play. Digimon Movie Let's Watch was a fave at the time. That video finally got taken down. YouTube said no. Or I think it was... Actually, that got taken down as Try was coming out. They basically said, no more. Couldn't figure out how to throw them after I bought them. You press square. It opens up the menu to throw them. I only came across this channel when I was asking for some Digimon World 1 tips last month on Reddit. So I just want one randomizer on this Digimon subreddit. Hell yeah. Digimon World 3 got me into the channel. I was watching it while grinding across the world because fast travel, yeah. Because no fast travel. Your Reddit post, Digimon Randomizer, got me in the channel. I was hesitant. I can't believe you blocked that. Are you kidding me? Fuck you. I'm surprised the randomizer stuff did good. I guess I don't really post on Reddit very much anymore. But I'm glad I posted it. I knew that would be good because it was such a unique thing. Like only like 1 or 2 other people had done it. So I might lose to Master Tyrannomon, and I'm not super ready for that. Never going to the channel. I'm just here to learn how to dodge lightning. That's fair. I've talked about this before. My least favorite thing is when someone on the lightning video will go like, "This is really good. Thank you. Liked and subscribed." I'm like, I don't subscribe if you're not going to watch it. He evaded it twice! The madman. The madman. What the fuck? Why is he so strong? Help, please. Made a couple hundo off that Reddit post? That's true. I'm just glad people like, I'm glad people find it and they're like, oh, this is a really cool thing. And then like, also, this guy's pretty cool. That's my favorite feeling, where they're like, hey, the randomizer's cool, but also so's this guy. Pretty much just holding out on Blast Digivolving at this point, because he's destroyed me in every other avenue. Let's see if we can tag Mon it again. 60-40? Okay, fair enough. This is the 3rd time. If he blocks it again, then he's hacking and I can't beat him. I don't know what my last save state was. Okay. Finally. Okay. What time does the stream start? Started about 2 hours ago. Welcome back, John. How's your car? Well, that's disappointing. Really hoping I don't die. That's my main goal here. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. USC. Yep. It's fine. I think I just need an oil change, but if there's more wrong with it, let me know. My car is running really bad. I might buy one of those like engine checker things to check what the check engine light is complaining about. It doesn't look good, if I'm being honest. I haven't driven it in like 3 months. I keep starting it every so often, but I don't start it for very long. I need a new car anyway, but it's just like, I'd be in a weird spot if I bought a new one now, because like I'm not going to use it because, you know, COVID. But also like I will need a new one. I'm gonna leave for now. Try to be back later. Thanks, Alex. You enjoy. Does this dude have MP? It's from 1997, so I'm always concerned it's going to die anytime. Same, mine's for 2003. I don't believe in it more, John. I'm from 1997, I'm going to die anytime. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's the same age as ENIAC. I'm from 1993, I'm concerned with dying anytime. Relatable. 1992. I think we're all... Joey, you're our age too, right? Otherwise, those things you did to Red are questionable. Could be considered grooming. I was born in 1998. Nice. Or wait, 1996. Why did I say 98? The real question is who John would ride better. Oh my god. Yeah, screw me. Ugh. Done a lot of grooming here. Yeah, I'm 93, so everything Red did is fair game. 1998, 89. It's monetary gain, of course. Yeah. I'm a 92, baby. I think that makes me the oldest, which kind of bums me out. Guys, this is what'll happen when you get older. This right here. Is it what you want? That's how aging works. I mean, there's Grandpa Spencer. That's true. Spencer is 143. So, there's always Spencer. Picking to each other's hair would be unstoppable. Here we go. Get hype. Watching his stream yesterday, and he spent 5 minutes being a dad telling us we had to have a proper tool set. Yeah, that fucking sounds like Spencer. Also, I blasted into Skull Greymon. Hello, excuse me? Are we sure? Stop it. This is bullshit. He fucking cheats. I can't believe Tyrannomon cheats. It's the craziest thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Stay down. Well, there you go. That was not a pleasant experience. I am a little bit underleveled. I'm willing to admit that now. Wow, I got an old claw. Thanks. Yeah, you may want to grind before the leader. Grinding sucks. No, I probably should. Can I get the kicking boots yet? Can you get that like right away? Because I might just like double back, train, and grab the kicking boots. So we can knock boots. Okay. What do I need to do? I need to go to the lamb, talk to someone, and then... Or do I need to find the Gobmon card? I forget how that works. Someone TLDR me the kicking boots quest, because I forget. So I get for insulting Master Tyrannomon last stream? That's true. This is revenge. Lamb first, then go to Plug Cape, speak to the idiot child, just kicking trees. Then get the Gobmon card. Right, okay. See, Maz, this is when I like you the most. When you're like, here's exactly what to do, where to do it, and how. When you're like, I don't know. I'm like, Maz, please, you failed me. Then he tells you to go find Vmon, and then you get the kicks. Oh, is that the Vmon hide and seek bullshit? Yeah. Isn't that the Vmon quest? Are you sure? I think you're mixing your quests. It's good to know we have the next Waz meetup. We're all legal. Oh, for the orgy? Yeah. I mean, now that I have a real job. Well, not a real job. It's very much fake. But now that I get paid like I have a real job. Well, not even then. Now that I get paid sort of like I have a real job. Vacations aren't out of the question. So maybe I'll go visit England, do a Waz tour. Maybe I coordinate with ENIAC and John. Maybe we all meet up there. I don't know. It's tough to say. Beyond question, you need to kill Paildramon? Fake math. Oh yeah, UK tour. Persona greater than Nick? I don't know that that's true. We're in this bitch when I should be working. Hey, what's up, Carlos? I was playing Persona last stream. I couldn't type as quick. How dare you? Come to Brazil? I might wait a little bit on Brazil. Well, I was going to say I'm trying to go to places where I'm a little bit more confident in the leader, but I can't really say that as an American. Or going to the UK, because Boris fucking Johnson. So I'm down, but I'm gonna need good anti-anxiety drugs. I hate flying with a passion. That's fair. We could probably all meet up in the US, and then I'll take the same flight. And I will be your anti-anxiety drug, because I'll just sleeper hold. And then we'll weekend at Bernie's you onto the plane. Me and John. Be like, yeah, this is our friend. He's passed out drunk. Here's his thing. And they'll be like, okay, you're white. I guess it's fine. That's how we'll do it. Yeah, I need to pass on the UK as well. I'm actually meant to be going to Florida again in March. It's gonna be a fucking Florida moment. You got me fucked up. That is the last place on earth I'd want to go right now is Florida. Although I do have a lot of Waz fans from Brazil. So maybe Brazil one day. I'd love to see its beaches. Waz Disney World Tour 2020. Outside Jacksonville in Florida. I'm sorry, Zane. Please stay inside with a mask on at your computer because Florida COVID just hits differently. They, Funhouse, not missing a beat, did the Left 4 Dead Disney World mod when Disney World announced they were going to reopen, which was pretty fucking funny. Decided to mask me with a hazmat suit just to be safe. I mean, come to South Carolina, we are only losing COVID rates to Florida and Arkansas, pretty sure. Didn't Texas have a huge spike too? Massachusetts is doing okay right now, but like suspiciously okay. To the point where we're due for a huge resurgence. Texas is all jacked up, yeah. Went outside Monday for the first time in 3 months. Jesus Christ, Moss. You probably could have taken a walk here or there. Even I have to, like, occasionally throw the garbage out. That actual sunlight felt like Jesus, dude. That hits different. You might be overcorrecting. CA is going into lockdown 2, the sequel. My mom was super high risk, so I was on hyper lockdown. Actually, hell. Oh, okay. Actually, I guess that makes you a good son. I'm actually proud of you, Maz. I know that not going outside wasn't the worst thing in the world for you. I know that it obviously didn't, I know that you were probably okay with most of it, but that's good of you, I guess, then. Immunocompromised people should be protected in these times. Lazy fucker, I like playing video games? Yeah. Oh my god, if I didn't have to work right now, I would have so many games done. Not quick, but they'd be done. Okay, I guess I got it backwards. So, tell me again, I have to go talk to the... burn through some big-ass RPGs. I would love to play some big-ass RPGs. I just don't have the time at the moment. Even this week, when I was supposed to be... It was my vacation. I didn't even have to work this week. I spent the first half of the week fucking playing Last of Us 2. And because I didn't want to play it, like, I kept, like, putting it off, and I would just sit around doing nothing. And, like, I would just, like, sort of watch TV. I could have been so much more productive. And then when I finally finished it, it was, like, Wednesday, and then I had to start preparing for the stream. We had a COVID scare at my work, and I played through Star Wars Fallen Order and some of Last of Us 2. It was a great week. Speak to the kid at Plug Cape, and he says, finally, gotcha. Watch our spoiler cast? Yeah, when I eventually release it. I don't... I'm not going to get into it any further. Just... That's all. I'll wait. 60% done with Last of Us. So far, I disagree, but I'm ready for the takes. I'm interested to see that one. So, my big thing, and I said this before, I did not plan on playing Last of Us 2 because I thought Last of Us 1 was an okay game. I put it on par with the Uncharted games, where it's just like I see the appeal. For me personally, it was just kind of like an average to above average game. I didn't really like blow my mind or anything. I definitely think that it was a little bit more up its own ass than intended, but that's fine. Whatever. I don't hate the game by any means. But then Last of Us 2 I didn't plan to play, and then it became all controversial and stuff. And there were memes being shared about it, and I didn't understand what they were. But I realized I can't just like read like spoilers or whatever because I want to make my own opinion of the game. And I was like, if this many people don't like it, maybe I'll like it because I didn't really fuck with Last of Us 1 too much. Maybe they fixed the things that I didn't like. No, they doubled down in the other direction. I didn't enjoy it. But I made sure to play it myself, which is the important part. See, I did all that without the whole framing my own opinion. I looked at the memes and parroted the same shit. I can't do that because I have too much integrity, I guess. And plus, when I'm streaming and shit, I know people are going to want to talk about it, and I want to be able to speak to it myself. And not just be like, I heard this, because that's just not as effective. Okay, what's not working here? So I already talked to him, and he didn't give it to me. I don't think I can do this quest yet. Is here through the floor levels? So I find people grading scales pretty odd. Like 0 is terrible, 5 is okay, 10 is protection. You give it an 8 during the last Dead Rising video. That's pretty good. So the truth of the matter is that that's not what it means. A 0 means a horrific game. A 5 isn't really going to come up. The scale is really 7 was a playable game. 7 is a playable game that I didn't enjoy. I understood, but it's a complete game. I gave it I think I gave Last of Us 2 a 6. I gave the original Last of Us an 8 because I did enjoy what I played of it, but I think it's super overrated, and I didn't think it really hit me as like one of the greatest games of all time. Last of Us 2, if you want my number score, just to give it ahead of time, I gave it a 6. Carlos gave it a 4. Top room of the inn? Oh, that's right. ENIAC, can you message me privately on Discord to say what part you're at? Because I think you may think you're 60% of the way through the game, but you could actually be 30% through the game. I think people having pretty much a 6 to 10 scale is ineffective. It depends on how you're grading it. If I graded it personally, it would be lower. If I grade it based on objectively, like the parts that I didn't like, but I can understand where they're coming from, that's different. I don't want to spoil too much of it, though, because I know you. I would not want to spoil you, I promise. It's mostly just some generalizations. Is it you? Moz, help me. I can't read. I don't think the lamb chop guy's anything either. But I just think the other room lamb chop? There aren't other rooms. What do you mean? Oh, this guy. Wait, no, not this guy. It's on the bed in the right corner of the room. I don't know what that means. I've done this so many times, and I forget every fucking time. Wait. Have you been to the Blue Cruiser? I haven't. That's probably what it is. I don't have a deck yet. That's probably what it is. I thought his dialogue sounded weird. He didn't sound like he was giving me a quest yet. And when I talked to the shelf, it kind of seemed like it didn't really know what was happening. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about it too. Waiting for my PM from ENIAC. There it is. Oh, okay. So you did know. The thing you're talking about, ENIAC, is something I didn't know going into it. That was another half of the game. And I think the pacing was a strange choice. And that's the most I'll get into it there. But, yeah, you're probably about 60% through. I would argue maybe like 55, but that's semantics at that point. This is a really dumb thing when they could have very easily shown this in like an actual like automated card battle. It's weird that they just have it all in text. Also, since you're here now, you might as well train. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Since I came all the way back. That was part of my reason for coming back. You guys ready to, Can I not buy anything from him until I get a booster pack? Hype for the new Digimon cards? I don't care. The Digimon cards don't interest me. I think they're cool art and everything like that. If we can get the art without the card overlays and just by itself, that'll be really good for some thumbnails. Beyond that, I don't really care. Because I don't plan to play it. I don't really like the idea of collecting cards if you don't plan to play any of the games, if that makes sense. Also, shout out to doing this for almost 3 hours. It actually didn't feel that long. Oh, it's only been 2. I need to calm down. It's been like a little bit above 2. I did start like 15 minutes early. I don't know if that means I'll end 15 minutes late, but, you know, we'll see. This pack is actually the best feeling in the world, though. It is, but only when you, like, know it can go towards something. Like, for instance, if you open a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and you get cards, you're like, I can make this work into my deck. That's a different feeling than opening a pack of Digimon cards and being like, oh, these are interesting. Sean can confirm that's true. Hey. Soup donated you $2 for 2 hours. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. That's not where I thought this was going at all, Soup. No, that's so dangerous. I've heard the tale about the man who only asked for a grain of rice doubled every day. I know how this works. No. Hold on, let's see some math. 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, 36, 45, 55, 66, 78. I can't keep doing it. It's too much. I'm thinking about the alcohol implications. 69 420. This is a good time to remind you guys that there will be no memes in this stream. I will not accept any donations of $4.20 or $6.90. So no meme zone. You're just saying our favorite numbers? Yeah. Doing some quick maths. You donate to the cursed number, you get the cursed emo, or you get the cursed alert. To be fair, drinks aren't 12 this time. This time around they're 50 because the stream is so much longer. What a 420? I don't have an alert set up for that, other than the super special above 100 alert, which I did change slightly. But that's it. Because I don't really anticipate that. My stream isn't a $420 kind of stream, so I don't have to worry about that. Big Bag Pals. What was $69? I meant to make an alert for $69, just on the off chance it happened, but I haven't made one for it. But would you accept it? I mean, of course. Dude, if someone donated $420, I would go find the marijuana and smoke it on stream. I'd be like, here's to you, my dude. Oh. Well, that was a fun math equation. And horrifying. Well, we'll see, Soup. You have to sleep eventually. We'll be good. That's when I'll be safe. I gotta find the marijuana. They're supposed to take 3 to 5 after. Let's relax, guys. Let's not make that a goal. My lungs are already so weak. Alright. I will say, as much as I liked Digimon World 3 a lot as a kid, I think the more I play as an adult, it's not as fun. Even with nostalgia, because some of the gameplay stuff is so rough. But the card mechanic and the card side quest in this game is top tier side quest. Like, the only other game that I would put on par with that is the Monster Arena side quest in Dragon Quest VIII. That's the only one that I think compares. I love the aesthetic music. Oh, for sure. It's definitely a good game. But, boy, is it rough. How to advance in the game when I was younger? Same. I've told this story before, but I loved Pokemon Gold. I played through it and beat it once, and then I restarted a new file, and I couldn't figure out how to progress. Like, I needed to move some rocks, and I didn't know where to get strength. So I only ever got to, like, the 6th gym, because I couldn't progress in the story. I just forgot where you get strength. And then one day I was randomly talking to someone in a house, and it was a random-ass dude. It was a random-ass dude in a house just gives you strength, and I was like, oh my god, I can beat it. I can get through this. And I did. And I was very happy. Monster Arena was indeed great in DQ8. It's such a good mechanic. I wish more games had a monster capture feature. Like, games that don't already special. Like Digimon having a monster capture feature would be stupid. It doesn't make sense. But a game like Final Fantasy 15 having monster capture, that's amazing. Even though they sort of have the Chocobo Arena in Comrades, which was like a good idea, but I don't think the execution was as good. Back now, pals. Hey, Moz. A lot of backtracking. It needs better fast travel system. It needs any fast travel system. Not far at all. I think it took me a while. I don't think I told this before too. I finally beat Digimon World 3 the same day I beat Kingdom Hearts 1. So I didn't beat it until like into the PS2 cycle. Should I increase Agumon's attack or his speed? His speed would make him a little bit broken, and I'm all about breaking things. Actually, same in 13.2. Actually, yeah. I hate grinding X2 any credit, but the Monster Catcher is really good. X2's Monster Catcher was a really fun addition to the International Edition, because that was not in the base X2. So that's only on the PS3 and PS4 versions. That's actually really fun, because they also include party members who aren't normally in the game. And they'll give them really dumb stories, which I think is really funny. 13.2 did it really well. They did it as like a third party member, and I think they made it a fun system. Speed and Spirit, I think, for Agumon, since all of his attacks are magical. Gotcha. And yeah, I guess the water and circuit board are fast travel routes, but without a map, the circuit board can just can suck my dick from the back. Like, it's pretty bad. But the water routes are okay, I guess. Spirit or Wisdom, whichever is the attacking version. Gotcha. We'll do Speed then. I actually think 13.2 is a really solid game, though. So, I mean, we've talked about this before. I think X2 is better in the International Edition, but it's still a rough game. I wouldn't mind doing a Let's Play of that for, like, shits and gigs, if people actually watched it. That would be the caveat. Spirit, Wisdom. I think Wisdom's defense. Let's do Speed first. God, so many times... Oh, well, I'm already lost. Because Agumon tripped. So many times I got lost trying to switch the Amaterasu server? Yes. It's a very deeply flawed system. Agumon, please. I will only accept the best. Uh, 13.2 is a legitimately good game. Thank you. Lack of lightning really helps. I think it does, to be honest. Lightning is an okay character in smaller doses, but making her the main character doesn't make sense. Weirdly, she works better as, like, the, you know, let's go find her character. I like Lightning in other Final Fantasy 13 or other Final Fantasy games. Like in Dissidia, she's fine, you know, because she's in smaller doses. I don't mind her as much. But and like she's a good character when she's only there a little bit. But when you have an overexposure of Lightning, it just gets boring. If you want to see the Lightning character done right, all you have to do is look at 2B in Nier Automata. That is the much superior version of Lightning. But 13.2 is just good. Noel and Sarah are both really good protagonists, and they work really well with each other. I think people sleep on that game because they're like, more 13? Ugh. Tubi is how to do that character type right. Agumon, you know, I don't know why you can't jump rope. This is my favorite part of emulating this game, by the way. It's just blatantly cheating. How come no one ever asked me for game recommendations? Do you guys not think I have good taste in games? Lightning's design's pretty good. I don't like her 13.3 design, which I know the designer said is his favorite. Her 13.2 design's pretty good, and her original design's pretty classic, but the like weird black and red like just plates I'm not a huge fan of. Some of her costumes in 13.3 aren't too bad either, though. I think 13.3 is better than 13. It's still not an amazing game, but if they do eventually release a 13 collection on PS4 or 5, I will try and I'll try and platinum 13, 2, and 3. I don't know if I'll go for 13 original, because that trophy list is rough. The equipment is the worst part, and the fact that there's no way to gain money is the reason I don't have the platinum on PS3 right now. But yeah, I would gladly play 13.2 again, and 13.3 I wouldn't mind. I don't have good taste in games? Okay, alright. Since I don't have good taste in games, Carlos, I guess we can stop game sharing, because clearly I have bad taste, so you don't need access to my library, it's fine. Would that be good? Would that be good for you? Maz, how should I train Mon Mon? Pick up my car, BRB friends. Be safe, John. I love you. Should I go physical and speed? Straight attack and speed? I'm going to try and use Mon Mon this playthrough. I don't think I'm going to go for Vmon. Because Vmon's Digivolution... Actually, you know what? I guess I will go for Vmon, but I won't go for Guilmon. Because Guilmon is kind of shit in this game. All the Buster techniques are physical? Nice. Okay. I think this makes these two a bit tougher. In theory. So now we gotta go find Vmon in the prairie, which is fine. I do want to still raise Agumon's attack, because I want his like regular attack to still hit kind of hard. I don't want to rely too much on tech, but good mix. How many drinks are we in? Sorry, I just saw that. Austin. Also, hey, Austin, what's up? Let's see. Quick of this shows that we're at 63. I don't know if that's counting Luisa's. Maybe. So we've had one drink, and we're a little bit towards the next one. So I saw Critical. I don't know if you guys know who Critical is. He's Moist Critical, I think his name is. It's tough. I do think the dude's funny, but he posted a video that I haven't watched yet because he posts like 7 videos a day. Just called Donating to Smaller Streamers, and I really did want to watch that because I like the idea of bigger YouTubers going into small YouTubers and just kind of like just dropping like $100 donation or something, just something that means a lot to them. Big Moist, yeah. The dude's super funny. He's got some weird takes, but I actually do genuinely like him. I'm like waiting for a scandal with him to come out because he sometimes chases YouTube scandals because I think he knows they make views. His podcast is really good too, but I'm just waiting for a scandal to come out with him. I'm gonna be like, damn it, you fucking weirdo. But you mean the Chess Prodigy? I do. I watch those videos. Overlay, thank you. Thank you. Please call me on that every time I do it, because I'm going to continue to do it. But I can't believe he won that thing in chess. That was such a hype thing to watch. The guy on Twitch chess tournament and smelled Gwyneth Paltrow's orgasm. Yeah, that's him. That's Charlie. But I really want to watch that video. The dude seems like a super nice guy. He was on a couple Funhouse videos a while back. His narration style is really funny. I don't like him with long hair. He looks super weird with long hair. I don't know why he's doing it. Short-haired Charlie was better. He got second place finish recently in another chess tournament. I can't believe he's like actively getting into chess. That's wild to me. But good for him. Him winning that like tournament level chess tournament thing in like 5 turns was amazing. Because then they were like, "Hey, what do you have to say?" And he was like, "Stop my fucking dick." He's ruining chess, and I love it. I've only known the longer hair version. Look at his. If you sort his videos by most popular. Some of his like commercial dubbing ones are really fucking funny. Just some of his random other videos. Short Hair Charlie is best. Pop Off was next level, exactly. Oh fuck, what did he do recently too? There's that one video where he got scared by a cockroach, which was the funniest shit I've seen in a long time because it was genuine fear. Dude's super funny. Play fighting games, and I rarely get to see pop-offs like that. Just, it's so good to watch someone like actually like celebrate, as opposed to like, yes, quite. I beat another chest. Yes, quite. Where he's just like, I can't fucking believe it. Like, so good. There's a cockroach compilation. Did he get scared more than once? Also, where the fuck is he living that he's having cockroaches? That's amazing. I know I don't usually recommend other people on my channel because all you need is me, but Critical's pretty great. Then also Ray Narvaez is the only other person I'd recommend. And Funhouse, I guess. I like how they show you Vmon, and they're like, you don't get to keep him, but here he is. Oh, Maz, can I get the fishing rod yet? Can I start that quest? This is something I probably should have done when I was back there. Damn it, I wish someone had reminded me. Because now I have to go all the way back to Asuka. Although I guess this is good grinding, right? It's good, like, experience. Guys, what if this was the whole anniversary stream? 24 hours of Digimon World 3. See, I liked Ray a lot on Rooster Teeth, but he hasn't done a lot of series that I'm interested in as a streamer. I would counter that and say Ray's farming streams on games like Stardew and Slime Rancher are the reason that I played games like Stardew and Slime Rancher. He, where's Vmon again? I can never remember where he is. He plays some games that I wouldn't expect to like. I watch his compilations to see if there's like games that are like worth paying attention to, and then like if I like the game, I'll look at the entire stream. There's pretty much my only other YouTuber I was watching, to be honest. Glad he made the approved list, yeah. Dude's funny. I will say that, ENIAC, if you want to try and get back into Ray, look at his, what do you call it? Look at his compilations. Because he does one a month, and they're pretty good. I got everything I think I can do in Slime Rancher in 27 in-game days, and I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, the game, if you go hard in it, there's not that much to do with it. It's definitely like a 20-hour game, give or take. The Platinum was very good. I got the Platinum in literally like 18 hours from start to finish. They have the Rush mode, which is pretty good. They've also added a bunch of updates to Slime Rancher, which are all really good. They give you like access to extra farms, but I never think you need them. Vemon's right near the entrance left hand. I thought he was. My brain was telling me to go there. The compilations are like what got me into his streams, to be honest. Because I'd watch like one or two here and there. Like I watched his first stream. I actually watched it live. Because I was like, I wanted to support him. Like, dude was trying to make it on his own. I was like, hell yeah, dude. But yeah, watch his compilations. I would go from like most recent to least recent, to be honest. Because the older ones are good still, but this way you'll get a sense of like what he's doing now. I watched his entire playthrough of Yakuza, and that shit was really good. Watching him react to the Yakuza scenes was great. Because he originally tried to play Yakuza 0 and didn't get into it, and then like for some reason he went back and played it again and ended up loving it, which is the greatest thing in the world. Hey there, Nick. Not to be rude, but are you drunk yet? Is this because I have something to say? I want to make sure you're sober for it. I am, in fact, sober. I had one drink about an hour or two ago. So, I'm sober. You may speak away, Robot Cowboy. We're near the entrance on the left hand. Is he behind a tree? This is the part I can never remember. I know it's like off screen. Because like you can't see him. Where the fuck are you? In the group of trees? I thought so. Like, my brain tells me he's over here, because this is where I found him before, but I can't remember. Just run around and mash X. That's what I'm doing. That's pretty much how I play all my games. Which Digimon world is your least favorite other than 4? It's tough. I guess I'd have to say 2. 2 has so much potential, but it's just like drags on. It's I've come to understand that 2 is just missing a couple quality of life changes that could make it a much better game. But it doesn't have those, so you know. Where the fuck? Oh, fuck. Should I just stop at Bulbmon? No, I'm just kidding. I don't plan on doing it. Actually, Bulbmon's not that far from this, is it? After you get the Sierra Leader, you basically go and get... No, because then you gotta do the 8 Lucard quest, which is garbage. How do I unlock Skull Greymon again? Is it level 99 Greymon with like a Dark Tolerance? I feel like it's easier to get Skull Greymon than it is to get Metal Greymon. Is it possibly... what's the earliest Mega you can get with Agumon? With Agumon, you need 300 Dark Tolerance. Jesus. That's still, like, a lot more training than I'd want to do. And I think you can only do that training at the Black Orc Greymon. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just level 99 Skull Greymon, right? I think you can't... I think you can train Dark Tolerance at the second gym, so... I think Metal Greymon is actually probably easier to get. Because you just need to hit level 20, which I've done before. Where the fuck is he? Am I crazy? Where are you, you bastard? I've been all up and down these trees. I don't think he's coming. I don't think he's here. I should watch my own YouTube video and figure out how to do this. Nick, check general or your video? We'll check general, it's fine. Ah, okay. That's where I thought it was. You really can't see him. What a garbage game. He's like actually perfectly hidden. I hate shit like that where it's like, hey, we're going to sell a strategy guide, so let's put something archaic in here that doesn't make sense. So I think I have a spider web already. So I just need to buy a bamboo pole, and I need to get the red snapper from the inside of the Divermon's mouth. Yeah. Robot Cowboy, I will say, if you're typing a very long message, I think YouTube has a character limit, so you might want to break that up ahead of time. It's like 2,000 characters or something like that. I actually don't know how long the character limit is in YouTube. I've never had to use it. Yeah, I'd have to say 2 is my least favorite. Wow, that was lucky. If you get right down to it. Ah, what the fuck? How do you get ambushed from kicking a tree? You ever want to speak to Nick directly? That's true. I'm an active reader of my own Discord. And active responder. I'm happy with how the Discord worked out. I don't really remember the beginning. I don't know if it was that popular in the beginning. But I'm happy that people have taken to it. I think it's because Spencer was on the Discord train very early. And he was like, you should set this up. And I was like, I don't know. But he was actually pretty on point with this. I do agree with him. It was a good idea. It's our first cardmon. The dark days of pre-Discord? No, I just streamed more to make up for it. I think I was hesitant about it at first, but it's going to be pretty dope. Fuck Skype, thank God for Discord, yes. No one uses the voice channels in Discord, which doesn't surprise me. But yeah, the text channels are good. We got our first card. Should I go grind 10,000 bits so I can buy a Black Imperial Digimon so we can destroy? You might not recognize me, but I've been a long-time viewer of the channel. Your videos manage to entertain me and make me laugh. Hey, Robot Cowboy. I mean, I don't... The name doesn't ring a huge bell, but I'm glad. This channel once when all of the mods were having the voice meetup like 3 years ago. Yeah. Before I continue, why does Greymon keep turning back into Agumon? I keep getting ambushed. When you get ambushed, you don't start off in your Digivolution. You start off as your rookie form. A couple of times I clicked on the voice channel by accident. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I know this is going to shock everyone, but I'm actually quite reserved and prefer to just sit quietly when I'm playing games. So, that one voice mod chat was something? Yeah. That's where we learned that Maz is northern and shit. Bruv. Voice calls are weird to me? I agree. It's not really my cup of tea. Phone anxiety gang rise up? Hell yeah. I just like, especially coming from a streaming perspective, I'm just like so trained to just like constantly be talking. So phone calls are weird for me if there's like silence. I'm like, no, not dead air, no. You have to fill the dead air. So it's very unnerving for me. I don't like talking to people anyway. I agree. Never said bruv in my life. You just did. Trapped. Gotcha. Definitely northern though. Yes. You and Knight had pretty similar accents, if I remember. I don't remember what Red sounded like. I don't know if Red was in that call. John sounds exactly how you think he would, Mr. Barnett. Which is that of a Greek god. Call. Glad to know my voice is that memorable. I mean, I don't remember anyone's voice except that Maz was very northern, which surprised me for some reason. That's really it. Modern day Adonis, yes. I never want to work at a call center. That would be my nightmare. I told you guys this, right? When I worked at GameStop, my most recent tenure, when I was a manager, I had to call people who reserved games to be like, hey, just so you know, this game comes out in 2 days, in case you forgot. Don't forget to come pick it up from this GameStop. And I hated it. Especially when I had to talk, I was praying that I would just leave the message. Every time I had to talk to someone, I was like, this is the fucking worst thing in the world. Yeah, I do notice that you guys all like to hang in the same place near Manchester. Slightly northern, but I'm well spoken enough to sound posh to Americans. I don't know, I might be able to see through that, Red, I gotta be honest. I've watched a lot of British television, like probably thousands of hours. So it's had phone calls, being at work, and complaining about shit I bought that wasn't what I ordered. Gross. To be fair, I do have to do a lot of Zoom calls, but I don't think those are as bad because I can just mute myself and just hang in the background. I run a few meetings in my weekly thing. That's not too bad because I'm just charismatic as fuck. Yeah, you might recognize I'm not posh as fuck, yeah. GA near my house is finally closing, not surprised. I should get my pre-order money back. Yeah, definitely do that, because they're going to move it to a different store. You said GA, I think you meant GameStop, unless the state of Georgia is closing near you. Yeah, I assume. Believe it or not, I'm intelligent enough to know that the A and the S right next to each other. I actually plan to rejoin the Discord. I've got something I need to tell not just you, but everyone else that's constantly eating away at me. Okay, now let me finish the message I was working on. Okay. Let's go. Being able to mute on Zoom calls. Had a few classes where nothing was really going on, so I could play Animal Crossing. Hell yeah. A Zerty gang though? I don't know what a Zerty is. It sounds dirty. I won't have that in my Christian streams. Jay would never close again. I would rather die first, apparently. Jesus. It just all comes back to COVID, doesn't it? Okay, sir. I gotta go buy a bamboo pole. Then I gotta get the red snapper from the mouth. And then I think that should be everything I need. Then I can start fishing, which arguably I like fishing better than kicking boots. I like that you have these like kind of mini games that will last the entire fucking game. And they unlock both within like the first 3 hours. I'll say thank you for providing me and many others with 8 years of entertainment. I'm looking forward to many more. Hey, robot, no problem. So what I'm here for. I would be lying if I said it wasn't partially because of my ego. Or I'm like, I like attention, give it to me. But also because you guys are so dope. Everyone's really cool. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. So it is not all my credit to take. I would not be doing it if I didn't have such an awesome audience. Zerty is the French keyboard lineup for Belgium. That was a good idea to be the only current country outside of France to use it. That's so weird. So not QWERTY? You guys aren't old QWERTY bastards? Have we heard from Taiki in a while? I have not heard from Taiki or Happy. Also, thank you for the attention, Red. I appreciate it. I don't know what's going up with those two. I wish them the best. If we get to a point where mods... I've said this before, but my current mods are good enough where... And I don't get that much traffic. Where usually at least one mod is in the chat, and if they're not, it's like 6 people anyway. If we do get to a point where we feel like we might need more mods, then I'll open it up, but... At the moment, they can keep their vacant spots. It'll always be open for them if they want to come back. Screamon is jacked in this game? Yeah, he is. Nick gets attention usually from the Tinders. Not anymore. I've mostly cooled down on that. We're happy he's been on in a while, but wasn't sure about Taiki. Yeah. Taiki is actually online in Discord, but he was on Do Not Disturb, so I don't know. I'm sure he's fine. Let's see. That's right, bamboo pole. Happy was on Patreon for a while. I think they recently stopped, maybe a couple months ago. So I think they were like at least half paying attention. We still have life discs we haven't used. We still have plenty of power charges. Yay, signs of life. I mean, the other option, and I would never fault anyone for this, is that they might have just not really been into it anymore. You're not required to like my videos. You're not required to be here. If you're not enjoying yourself, then, you know, I'm not going to twist your arm. I would hope that people continue to like the content, and that's why they're still here. But, if, you know, the way things have been this year, they're probably just taking time themselves. It's been for a few years with those two, to be honest. But I signed that contract and everything. ENIAC, you're different. You and John are blood oaths. You're bound. You should not have signed that contract from that man who laughed maniacally and made you sign in blood instead of ink. You should have seen that as a red flag, and that's on you. And they watch you and the other was-approved streamers. Good. It's like first member, I think, so I'm legally obligated to be stuck here. That's true. Maz, as we've discussed, you've been groomed. You also don't get to leave. You're emotionally attached, whether you like it or not. So a random viewer casually made himself a friend of these people. We're a friendly bunch. I'm kind of on-off on some years, and that's okay. I definitely have YouTube channels I like that I stop watching for a little bit, then I'll go back to. My other one here, of my own free will, having not signed the blood oath or been groomed. I think so. To be fair, you're not here for me. You're here for the chance that you might interact with Joa, which is a worthy cause indeed. I'm saying, regarding Happy and Taiki, I went anonymous here for a good while before emerging from the junkyard once more. You just don't realize you've been groomed. By the way, Nick, your head keeps tilting like this. Yeah, I know. Part of it is that, as you can see, my microphone is right here, so my natural instinct is to speak towards the microphone. You're dodge lightning and flirt with Joe on all of lightning. It's gonna happen. I swear I don't have a problem with, like, I'm not like a baby who can't keep its head up. It's just I do this on purpose to get towards the microphone. It is definitely bad for my posture, though. The other problem is that the screen I'm playing on is down here, so it makes sense to tilt my head a little bit. When I'm back on the TV, I would hope that I'll fix it, but we'll see. Lay it on me. He's back. So I think once we get the fishing rod, once we beat the Sierra leader, and then once we do everything else that you're supposed to do in this fucking game, we'll move on to some Jackbox. What should the first Jackbox game be? Should be Quiplash, Fibbage, Trivia Murder Party, Drawful, TKO, End of List. Pick one of those 5. Shockingly good, only an oil change. Nice. What is with the mic setup anyways? So when I bought this mic thing with this mic rig, I thought it would be more adjustable, so I'd be able to like just pull it in front of me, and then when I'm done, pull it back. The mic had other ideas. It's not very adjustable at all. It's actually quite rigid. I can go back and forth, but that's it. I did want to put it in a position where I could hang it, so I didn't have to keep, because before I had a milk crate and then my microphone on the milk crate, so I'd be like bent over like this. So that was obviously much worse. So this is still a better setup than it was before. I'll stop asking so many questions, but did you restart? I remember last time the Rectified Galactimon. Yes, I don't know where the save data went, and it really, really bothers me. Murder Party, Murder Party, Murder Party, Quiplash. Hey, did I hear Jackbox? Yes, we're gonna do. I think the consensus is Murder Party. And there was a save file. There wasn't a save. Yeah, it sucks. It's very sad, but I did say Digimon 3. I did not test this, which I should have before I announced the game. I think it's fine though. I don't mind starting a new file. It'll be good once we finish Digimon World Randomized and Next Order. We can probably go back to this. How long are you planning on Digimon World 3? Worried I might miss Jackbox if it's soon. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do this until we get until we beat the Sierra leader, and then we'll probably save there. So I'm going to quickly finish the fishing rod stuff. I'm going to beat the Sierra leader, and then that'll be it. So maybe half an hour or so. Then we'll start up Trivia Murder Party. I use it rarely, but I'll do so more recently since all of my grocery stores nearby are gone now. Yeah. Shame this game more known. I feel like there could be some great hacks with it. Yeah. Actually, I agree. Although, to be fair, this game is what inspired Digimon World DS and then Cyber Sleuths, so we eventually got a better version of this game. It's the Progenitor. Or my Cyber Sleuth file got corrupted for no damn reason. Didn't unplug it or anything, just corrupted. Interesting. I've had no issues with the Cyber Sleuth, and I've done a lot of hours in both those games. I'll probably miss Jackbox. We'll see though. You got to go out for a bit. What's your schedule look like, Red? We can work around this. Maybe, I don't know. No promises. You guys remember that time I did an impromptu 11-hour stream? That was fun. What if this stream turned out to be 36 hours? Wouldn't that be something? It won't, but wouldn't that be amazing? I don't know why I talk to him every time I come here. I don't know why the encounter rate is so high right here, but it is. Why even stop at 36, to be honest? I've got an update on things at my work. The guy that lied about me having has been hiding from me. When he sees me or run off, he can't hide anymore. He'll realize I'm there and walk away fast. Yeah, I'm shook by that stream. You said you were going to play for like 30 more minutes. I go watch a movie and you're all still going. Trying to play Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory simultaneously, but the switch between the two games is really iffy. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would definitely do one than the other. Load up Digimon CS save file a few weeks ago and it was corrupted, but it turns out I just had to update and it looked fine. Oh, okay. Week-long stream or even watch you sleep? No, thank you. With how Digimon would want to randomize the streams went, I wouldn't be surprised. I know, right? Yeah, no need to move stuff around on my account. I'd probably be busy off and on for a few hours, starting from an hour from now. Gotcha. I think I worded that really badly. No, I got the gist. Hold up. Isn't this where he's supposed to be? Do you not have to talk to him again? Does he just, like, come back after... Shit. I came here for nothing. I feel like a failure. Well, that's unfortunate. Not unfortunate. I mean, I guess it's still grinding, which is the main goal here. I hate that Agumon is a slow bloomer. I could have said late bloomer. I don't know why I said slow, but yeah, that I hate. I hate that he takes so long to level up. I kind of hate that. This is kind of my point that I was talking about when I ranted about old games. But another like common thing that old games didn't have that they have now is how far along into the next level you are. I know some RPGs had it, obviously, like you had like Final Fantasy VII or whatever, but I feel like old games specifically, they kind of just were like, alright, I don't know, guess. Like even Dragon Quest VIII falls into that trap of like, oh, you're level 10? Well, you don't get to see how far you are from level 11 until you go to a priest. I forgot Minotaurmon has a zipper across his body. Because it's actually a man in a fursuit. Shut up, but I've only played the game a few times. My cousin's house only once completion. No worries. Right, we're going this way. My ankle is finally stopped hurting when I walk. Only took a week. That's good. I had a problem with my foot for like 2 weeks, where I think I like slept on it or walked on it weird, and it like hurt to walk on it. Like the muscles were pulled on like the right side of it or something. Finally went away, but it was definitely concerning. Hate it when RPGs do that. I always like knowing how much XP is needed. Yeah, it's just such an easy thing to tell you, and you don't really lose anything by telling you. You don't want to go back now, you can wait till blue card shit? No, because I want to do it this stream. I really do plan to end after the Sierra leader, so getting this done and then going to him will be fine. Since we're already mostly there. I would hate to like forget that I'd done most of the quest and then start this up in, you know, a few months. And then get to like Byakko and be like, oh shit, I don't have the fishing rod. That would be really... That would be the opposite of poggers. That would be... Noggers? Ooh, this is getting dangerous. I'm not going to continue with that joke. I don't know what the opposite of poggers would be. It's occurred to me that I had several letters in common with a very bad word, so we should stop that right now. Wrath of Zalis confirmed racist? The XP bar thing was kind of revolutionary for some games. Yes, it shouldn't have been though. Un.pog, yeah. Sag would be the opposite. Nah, Moz, you degenerates. Moz would know the deep memes. We've been hitting pretty well with the triple fires. They haven't been, nope, shit. They haven't been evading a lot of them. That's good. Like, I want to play the card game, but I also don't remember who, like, the beginning opponents are. The ones that you can, like, repeatedly challenge. I don't know where my charisma is at, so I don't know, like, who's going to just challenge me to a Digimon battle and be done with it. Is there a guide to the Digimon card stuff like that, where you can, like, kind of track who you can face based on your charisma? I feel like there isn't. That's one thing I like about the future, too, is that the guides are a lot more in-depth now. Before, guides are just sort of like, I don't know, we think it's this? No. I might consult that if I want to go on a card stream. So here's the thing. Is this dude an NPC? Is this a part of the MMO that we're playing in this game? Or is this a random dude who traded you a fishing pole because he could craft it? They don't really explain it. Good old Prima guide. Pretending they're leaving parts of the game for the player to discover. As someone who's had to write some player-facing stuff, I fully understand that now. I'm not even mad. Also, I remember when I said they didn't block and then they blocked twice in a row. That's good. It's also doing no damage. You guys are pretty good back in the day, except the 9s was garbage. I feel like this attack's only good if all 3 hit. Alright, Cardmon. Do you want to not? The OG Digimon World's guides are still kind of jank, though. Would you believe the official strategy guide for it is wrong? Yes, I would believe that. Oh my god, I'm doing no damage. Alright. Looks like the physical hits... Oh, fuck me. Alright, well... I guess I gotta bulk up before I try that again. We gave it a shot. It's not a bad way to grind. Alright, we'll hit the inn to get rid of the Cardmon curses. And then we'll train a little bit. And then we'll go to the Sierra Leader. We'll think about Phoenixmon, Mega Siegemon, and Kabuterimon being kept secret so nobody has any idea how these requirements are. Is that a real thing? Pokemon, yeah, Fish Buster, which is super effective on the Fish Cardmon. Ooh, I like that. How early is Fish Buster? I forget what order he learns the attacks in. Is it like his first move? I would not be opposed to doing that. Okay. I think we'll go check with Cardamon, open up our packs that we have. I also want to see if I was right about the cost. Cardamon also had a Thunder move early on. I think that works on Aquatic Digimon. I had the DQ8 guy that was good, but I never noticed didn't have all of the duplicate rare items in it. Fishbuster is his last non-special attack lol. When is it level 40? Ah, fuck that. That might be good for like later Cardamon grinding, but not at the moment. I love that the game trolls you like this, where it's like, hey, buy any of these super powerful cards. Super easy to pick them up. Why don't you grab one? This would be like the best card you could get because it would annihilate most of the early card stuff. And like part of me really, really, really wants to grind for it because that's funny. But I think it goes away after you beat the Sierra Leader. Do we know if that's when they change the cards out? You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grind off screen. I'm going to get that fucking card and I'm going to get Metal Greymon. Because I'm a fucking beast. So, I think that's going to be the end of Digimon World 3 today. Why does Monomon become Pokemon and Agumon be... or Apemon be perfect? Digimon's not known for its coherence. I remember seeing the video of the guy who grinded Roxas to level 99 in KH2. There's someone who grinded Sora to level 99 in KH1 just by stomping Riku. Or I think they grinded on Waka or Selfie. Or Sephi, I mean, because they could block and get tech points. I forgot about tech points. I forget that's only in Kingdom Hearts 1. Great start to the end stream, though. Yeah, it's been 3 hours, so, you know. I think that's a solid amount of time to leave there. Three out of 24 done? That's right. I like how I'm saving manually when I could just do a save state. Ah! Oh. If I do find the save for Digimon World 2003, the good one, if I can figure out where I stored that, because I might have just used a save state. Oh. The whistle alert, I can guess who donated that one. 3 for 3 hours. Thank you, Soup. What's good is that we're going to start triggering alerts, which is my favorite part of streaming. I lost my chat. Okay. I don't know if I should have clicked out during that, but it's fine. I'm also just going to save state, just in case. Alright, that is that. Let's move on to Jackbox. I'll update the game. I won't update the game title for Jackbox. I guess I will. It takes 10 seconds. I have to switch it over. I'm trying to think of what I have to do here. Definitely have to turn the volume down. I don't think it's going to work the way I want it to because of the way OBS works. Here, transition screen. Whoa, so crazy. Let's change to... Joa with the 6969. Not donating this to get you drunk, but because you deserve it. Are you saying you don't want the drink for that? I guess I have to follow the rules if you don't want it. But otherwise, I am going to take another swig because we're at our second drink now. Holy shit, Joa, you are amazing, and clearly proof that I need to make a 69 alert. I like how you asked about it earlier too. Let's catch up on chat. That's an alert. Just silently waiting. Keep forgetting on the guide. Well, unfortunately, I have to work today. Fortunately, my job gives me money to make donations. I know. Soup, do have fun at work, though. You should do a new ping in Discord if you want anyone to join for Jackbox. I'm not going to ping for every Jackbox because that'll be a lot more extra pings than I want to. Your choice. I'll leave it up to chat. What's up, chat? No drink is always my vote. Drink. Hey, John. Joe the hero. Don't do it, man. I'll probably just take it. It's just the second drink. It's fine. Let me fix the PS4 stuff. I will turn on... there's never a good way to do this. We'll just turn on the audio a little louder on my TV. Now I'm changing games. Yes, I'm going to alert... I'm going to change... I'm on the wrong controller. That's why nothing's working. I'm going to tell people when I change over to stuff like Jackbox. Or I'm going to change over to new games, but not Jackbox. That makes sense. I think we're on the same thing. Let's see. Where is Jackbox? A long time since I played this. What folder is this? Jackbox 4 has Fibbage 3. Trimming right part. Here we go. Nope. Boop didn't work. Here we go. Boop. A good time to get up and move a bit. Go to the bathroom. I'm going to do that before Ghosts. Actually, let me make sure we're on this screen while I make sure I'm the first person in, because otherwise it's absolute chaos. So here's how it's going to work, guys. I'm not going to bother covering up the screen. If you want to play, put in the code when it appears. I will just leave it open to whoever sees it first. This is a good time. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to refresh your stream because you may not be up to date as you should be. Stream should only be a couple seconds off, but if it's more than that, then that might be a good time to refresh it. To make sure that you're fully connected. As I say code out loud. And go. Let's see whoever wants to join. Once we have 8, or if we get like maybe 6 and it's been a couple of minutes, then we'll go from there. We got Zane, and we got ENIAC. We got Cool Sid. Also, as a reminder, you can still play in the audience even if we fill up with 8. So you should definitely do that. Moss. Oh. 8 years of being emotionally manipulated into paying you money. I guess it paid off. Thank you for the $20, Maz. That also brings us to our third drink. So I will carefully take those 2, and then I think we'll be done for a bit because I think that people will quiet down during Jackbox. Maz's investment finally paying dividends. I know, right? Cheers, mates. Oh, I didn't have a chaser ready. Oh, no. We have room for 2 more people, by the way. Please join. Please clap. Ugh. My mouth tastes terrible. I'll pass on Jackbox for now. Maz is in. We'll probably only do like 1 or 2 games of trivia. It depends on how many people actually join. Might just be 1, just as a quick change up. Let me change the title of the stream too. Also, guys, while this is not part of the bracket, if you guys do want to, I should change. Oh, I should record these differently. Actually, that's another thing I should do. Hey, keyboard, can you work, please? I hate you. Oh my god, I hate this keyboard. It's delayed and just never works when I want it to, even though it's like right there. We got room for one more. Someone in the audience wants to join. Just go to Jackbox TV on your phone, computer, whatever, and type in the room code right there and name. I genuinely hate this computer. Or this keyboard. It's so delayed. Seemingly random. It doesn't really have a rhyme or reason. Oh, I didn't change the overlay. That would be why. How did you guys get in if I didn't change the overlay? Did I change the overlay? What? How? How did I mess that up? Nobody told me, by the way. I just happened to notice in the bottom right. Whoops! That would explain why nobody was joining. How did you guys get in? Did you hear what I said? I don't understand. Just trying to type the word murder, and my keyboard is not cooperating. I hate this thing. The mouse works fine. I don't know why the keyboard doesn't. Okay. That's the best I'm going to get. We're going to leave that there. I'm going to leave PSX up in the background. Let's see. Swapped it back after I joined? Ah, that makes sense. I didn't do that on purpose. It must have been a command on my keyboard somewhere. Okay. See you guys in a bit. Alright. The keyboard hates you, so that's mutual. Spencer, join this Jackbox game. We need your power. If nobody joins within a minute, we'll just start the game up. Transfer your mana into it to show it's boss in there. Still working. I mean, you're here, aren't you? Just do it. Which makes my phone is charged. It's fine. 93% is fine. Give it another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll ease up. I gotta make sure. I might have to turn my webcam off for this one. I'm actually not sure because I don't know if this is blocking anything important. I think it might be. Have you on in the background? Fine. Alright, seems like everyone's in. If you do want to join after this point, you can. Just join the audience. We're going to move ahead. Probably just do one game then. Seems like people aren't super jazzed for it. How do I skip? Skip. 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 And he's using Maz. How does this work? This is the first time I've played on the stream before. So, it's just a trivia game. Let me know if you guys can't hear it, by the way. Oh, the skip button's on my phone, that's why. So, you get the question. If you don't get it right, then you'll be in trouble. No idea. You will see the option on your phone or on your device.
And the correct answer is, you got it right.
Shit.
The rest of you, prepare for your punishment.
Rip.
Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play.
Oh, God, I hate it. Why is fingers always first? I also wanted to be filament. Great minds think alike.
Fingers to cut off. Easy, right? All you have to do is endure blinding pain.
So pick a finger. Whatever finger you cut off, you will not be able to use that option for the rest of the game. So if it's the fourth option, you cut your pinky off, you will no longer be able to select the fourth option. Is more or less how that works. I would pick because I think if you don't, he'll automatically fail you. I'm just too smart.
Thanks for the fingers, everyone. Hold on, I didn't get everyone's fingers after all. Uh-oh.
This game is ruthless. He straight up just killed Robo because he didn't cut a finger off. Even if you're dead, keep answering because at the end you can come back and win it. It's almost guaranteed to happen.
It's about to get incorporeal up in here.
How is Maz in first?
This is where I keep track of all the scores. On this board. I call it a scoreboard. Please don't steal that name from me. Oh, and let's pay attention to the audience for a moment. They get lonely. So far, so good, audience.
Audience is 100% too. That's good.
Alright, next question. Let's mix things.
Belly button fluff expert. Grody.
This is a good one. I'm not even going to talk while you look at it. Just enjoy my beverage. Okay, that's enough of that. The picture, I mean. Not me enjoying my beverage. It's definitely not the end of me enjoying my delicious beverage.
I've never seen this question.
That's the good stuff. Anyway, in the picture, what kind of column was in the back?
Aw, fuck me. What? Fuck you, game. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, you might want to refresh the stream to make sure you're caught up. Welp, Sid. I like how they give you all those details and it doesn't even matter in the end. Because I'm like, it wouldn't have mattered. Oh god. Oh no. Sid. Sid, you can't make it. There's no way. Oh my god. There's too many poison pellets.
Pretty excited to show off my calculator. Tasty. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Oof. I know I personally poisoned that one, Sid, so... Although, with 6 people only picking 3 drinks, that's kind of impressive. Alright, well, he exploded, I guess. 6 gang, let's go. Because I feel like people always want to poison, or always want to drink the one that looks shitty, so I always poison that one. Damn, audience is killing it.
Alright, next question. TV's Mr. Rogers was an ordained minister in what religion?
Oh, man. God, I hope it's the 4th one. I have no idea. I saw you poison that after I picked it. Oh, you watched me do it?
And the correct answer is this one.
I did not know. I took a wild guess.
You're in for a treat.
I really wanted it to be Satanism, though.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Answer as many math questions as you can before time.
I've never seen this one done by one person.
Players will be playing along too. And if any of them do better than
If
you,
anyone beats Joa, he's dead. So everyone, let's do our best math.
let's get this math party started. I got these problems from a textbook that I found in a backpack, that I found in a body, that I found in an alley. I hate to say it, but math time is nearly done.
Jesus, ENIAC.
Victim of a poor math
I did okay. Maz did surprisingly well. Sorry, Joe. Fuck you, ENIAC.
dead, right? Like, they didn't
ENIAC was the champion there.
They just wanted you dead.
ENIAC went after him like it was his mission in life.
If you think I'm outrageous, you should check out this Deadpool character.
I'm an accountant while counting's all I can do. That's true.
He is not your typical superhero.
But Maz, were you accounting on that?
Let's try another one. Which studio
There's an achievement for 30, I think? Oh, interesting.
The Minions.
Which studio made those level... Oh, fuck you, game. I know the answer. It's 4. And I couldn't pick it. Fuck me. That's bullshit. I hate it. You picked that one because I'm dead? Oh, okay. So, you vote for the worst answer to this question.
What's a good beauty secret? Type an answer in your device and press send when you're finished.
So remember, you're voting for the worst answer.
Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate.
Smooth jazz scat, facials, subscribing to Wrath of Zalis for tips, rub a little bit of dirt in your face nightly.
The answer that makes you go, oh, hell no.
I'm gonna pick the one that involves shit.
Voting is not just a right. It's a privilege.
Remember, the worst answer. Not the best.
The votes are in. It's time.
Sorry, Zane.
for Ryder.
I wrote subscribing to Wrath of Zalis for tips. I regret nothing.
Next question. Not that you can see it down here, but how long does it take sunlight to reach Earth?
I have no idea.
Time's running out. Who said this?
Shit, I wanted to say that one. I'm the only one who didn't know that. Are you kidding me?
I have a surprise for you.
Jesus. That hurts.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
This is a mess. I'm going to need everyone's help. This piece of art has blood all
This is
over
literally the one I'm the worst at.
it. Pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testing. If you don't have it by now, you're just guessing. Here's that art again, and here's what you did.
Oh,
No mistakes.
perfect. It's crazy how that happened, right?
Just for the heck of it.
Gotta watch that shitty end of the world movie with Nick Cage.
Whatever.
It's crazy, right, guys? I got it perfectly. I'm so good at memory.
Hey, if any of you are famous, let me know. I've always wanted to meet a celebrity down here, especially Kristen Chenoweth. She's a firecracker. Let's try this again.
Oh, Maz, you must be confused. It's fine.
Which one of the Bratz dolls is nicknamed Bunny Boo?
Seems like a total, It seems like a total Sasha thing, to be honest. Easy question right here. Yeah. I guessed.
Only a ghost got it wrong. Lame. How about this? Which fruit is in the painting, the Son of Man?
I'm Brat's expert, what can I say? Fair enough.
Who picked this one?
Ooh, ENIAC.
Let's go someplace far.
Chances are, if it's a painting, apples are very biblical, so it's a safe guess. Oh shit. Good luck. What?
Wow. I did not see you surviving that one.
Holy shit, ENIAC. God tier luck. I like the different reactions. God tier luck. Wow, I did not see that happening. And fuck off. Suck it, bitches.
What's up, Adobo?
Ah! I'm so frustrated. I know it's an ape. Oh, crazy. Maz, who didn't cut his pinky off.
Let's test your memory.
Oh boy.
Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. From left to right, what was the order of the colors?
Ooh, that's a good question.
First memory, you died. Don't forget. Is this the order you burned into your brain? How much of it did you remember?
I misclicked, and I knew I did. But it's good to know ENIAC also cheated.
What was at stake?
That hurts. Cheaters never prosper. I did cheat, and I can still get it wrong, because I misclicked.
And in case you can't tell by
I just assume Maz is cheating the entire thing, so it's fine. He's literally Googling the answers as we go.
let's try another one. How many chakras are there?
Neji taught me that it's 64, so this is clearly garbage.
Time's running out. Who picked?
Oh, Aang teaches you? Shit. That's what I get for not having watched Avatar.
I hope you like questions about obscure tax code law because... Oh, that's my 8 timer I set for this game. I've been trying to keep the game from going too long.
I forgot they did
Cool
this.
about it, you know? So we gotta speed things up a bit. Enough messing around. Only one of you can survive this. That's why you're all gonna take turns spinning the loser wheel.
They literally just kill you off if you get to 10 questions. Forgot about this.
Starting with the least money. Don't get all...
Can you win this wheel twice? Because I think Maz will be upset if you can.
Very good. You're safe for now. Your turn. I'm sorry. Is the wheel spearing you with its round I just love it when she spins. Super lucky.
3 in a row! ENIAC, there's no way. ENIAC, you can't do it again. There's just no possible way. Oh, can you? How mad would Maz be if you'd won that 3 times in a row?
We did it, everyone. We can finally go to the final round. Took long enough.
I would have loved to see how mad Maz would have been.
Now you just have to escape with your body.
I'm clicking X if you want again.
Give you a category. Character classes in Dungeons and Dragons. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Come on, Maz, you big nerd.
Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit.
Mage should have been a class. Should have been wizard, but that's
The
fine.
other ghost gets to play too. If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. The ghosts get a third choice to help us.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm very familiar with South America. Mm-hmm. Yep. Geography is an American strength. Shit. Is Panama Central America? That's upsetting.
Cartoon characters with mustaches.
What? Jafar has a goatee. He doesn't have a mustache. This is a misdirect.
Whoever gets it right.
It's garbage.
Can you stay out of the shadows? Where's pants?
Tom Tucker is the news anchor and Family Guy. There's literally an entire episode about his mustache, so that's how I need that one. Joa catching up to Maz, slowly but surely.
Western African countries.
Oh, you know. It's gonna look. This is gonna reflect really poorly on me, but that's fine. Okay, Maz is definitely cheating. He hasn't gotten a single one wrong. This is bullshit. Maz's out here googling the answers.
Games that require dice.
Holy fuck, that was a full guess. Maz doesn't even know how to play Don't Wake Daddy. What a fucking loser.
Cheers characters.
One of these characters is from Frasier, but wasn't Frasier a spin-off of Cheers? Nope, okay. That's on me, I guess. Joa overtakes.
Now escape before the others catch you.
Frasier was in Cheers, but not Niles. Gotcha. Hey, Nick, what's up? It's going pretty well. Doing a little bit of Jackbox before we switch over to Ghost of Tsushima. Ooh, Joa, can he escape? Fuck. Oh wow, we all got it right. Crazy. I thought that might be a misdirect. The Call of Duty SWAT was like a mobile title or something. Glad I found time to make it. Normally don't get to. It's my own B-Day. And this year, my girlfriend's too. Oh shit. It's a big day. Joey, you cleaned that out. So that, yes, I am the smartest. Big brain energy. I did alright. I was mid-tier. Cause of death, body was snatched. ENIAC killed by a bad spin after 2 good spins. Zane wrote something stupid. Me didn't have the best memory. Alright, well, I don't remember that, so that can't be true. Allergic to poison for Sid. Robo did not cut off a finger. And that's Joa, the survivor. Well, that was a nice, fun Jackbox game. Always a big fan, so let's switch over. Hello, I'm going to miss most of the stream. How's everyone? It's 24 hours. How are you going to miss most of it? We're going to switch over to Ghosts of Tsushima right now. Here's a nice switching thing. Not that I really need to do it. I'm going to update the title. Please remind me to do these things, by the way. I'm going to update the title. I guess I'll click on it in a second. I'll update the title, and then I'll update in Discord as well that we're changing over to it. Let's do this. Your murder party is now... God, I hope I spell this right with my keyboard. Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, this really is easy to spell. I keep making it worse than it is. That's done. Save. Discord. At everyone. Switching to Ghost of Tsushima. Okay. And back we go. See that. I don't know how long we're going to play this for, but the game after this is Digimon World Randomized, so... game is still Digimon 3. If you can stop this, it's probably a good one to swap for. I don't think I can. I don't think I have that power. Analytics, viewer activity, stream health, stream settings. I don't think I can do it. I can manage. Let's try manage. Yeah, I don't think I can. Maybe it'll automatically fix itself at some point. Like it'll recognize the game. Here's hoping, right? Feel free to tell me if this is not a good place for my webcam, because I'm not like actively monitoring it. So probably gonna miss the Digimon World Randomizer. Got work tomorrow. I don't know. How'd World 3 go? It's fun. We had to restart, which is not fun, but overall not too bad. I'll actually just take my headphones off. Plug my speakers back in. That way I can hear donations, but don't have to actively wear my headphones. Sucker Punch, I know those devs. They made Sly Cooper and Infamous. Next is No Waymon, yeah. I have to wait 45 minutes before I can play it. I started downloading it last night, or I pre-ordered it yesterday and started the download. I did the same thing with Paper Mario to make sure we were ready. Be right back, friends. My roommate Odd likes your shirts. I bought this shirt thinking it was a Fallout 4 shirt because it was $5 because I worked at GameStop and they had a special thing. I'm a little upset at 76, but I like the colors and it makes me look buffer. Ugh. Can't really tell because I'm wearing a shirt over it, but yeah. Change audio output. Home theater, bookshelf speakers, built-in TV speakers. Built-in TV speakers. Difficulty. Is there a difficulty trophy? This is how I base all of my decisions, by the way. Not that I can tell, so let me quickly Google this. Weird 3 has always been my favorite of the first 3, so I always have fun watching or playing it. It's a good game. It's just rough to start again. We lost the save data for it, that's why. Probably leave this tab of Jackbox open. Ghost of Tsushima. Difficulty trophy. What difficulty should you select? Is there a difficulty trophy? If Twinfinite could just open, that'd be great. There's no difficulty trophy. Okay, then I'll probably play on medium. Selecting experience. Standard. English dialogue. English with English subtitles. Samurai cinema. Japanese dialogue with English subtitles. Black and white filter with Japanese dialogue and English subtitles. Inspired by the movies of legendary filmmaker Akira Kurosawa. I'll do samurai cinema. Hell yeah. Japanese dialogue with English subtitles. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna get my full weeb on. The square button while looking at hidden trophies, it'll tell you what they are, right? I did know that. I'm an avid trophy hunter, but I also don't want to get spoiled for this game, which is the main reason I did that. I don't want to find out it's like, kill this character, and then it's a character that's like right in the beginning. Let's turn the webcam off for this one. How about that? Full Weeb's Kurosawa mode? Maybe. But I do enjoy color, so I don't want to do black and white.